The way just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like Crush Groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chucks do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounding you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comments short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word 'em up. T-Dub-T, we in the spot. LDBC strong.
Salute to the family. What's good with my family? How y'all bros feeling? How everybody feeling, man, on this good Thursday, man? Y'all know the slogan, man. We ain't here to break the news. We here to have a conversation. So we gonna have us a good old conversation, man. Salute to my bro Josh. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Salute to the queen, aka Miss Sunkiss. Appreciate you for stopping through. Jose, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for stopping through. Johnny Q, my bro, what's good with it? How you feeling, Brody? Ghost, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Brody, what's good with you, man? I know you probably at work. This is my actual bro right here, too, y'all. Like blood, brother. When y'all see him in the chat, so salute to the bro. But y'all know we all family in here, so Ghost and Brad already. Yeah, Jose, yeah. Gerald, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How y'all good bros is feeling, man? And we gonna, y'all already know. Y'all already seen the release of the you know what was looking like the schedule for these upcoming fights, man. And gotta say, man, I gotta be honest, man. I'm kind of impressed. I'm pretty impressed with the fights up there. I can honestly say I don't really have a complaint about any of the fights that they say, you know, was supposed to take place. Like, I don't think I have a problem with not one of them. You know what I mean? If at anything, the only one I probably would care the least for, but I'm still going to support it for sure, is Cool Boy and Figueroa fighting the second time. Because I felt like Cool Boy should have had an opportunity to chase Undisputed and get them other belts. And it seemed like they're going to let MJ Akhmadaliev just hold his belt hostage and not have to fight nobody, which is pretty weak in my opinion, man. Anytime you got a champion, you got a belt, a championship belt, you hold a title, you're supposed to behave like a champion, man. You're supposed to be willing to take on any and all comers, especially the other champions once you grab you up a belt. Miss Joette, salute queen. Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Hope all is well on this good Thursday. Yeah, man. I like David Morrell. Want to see that Cruz versus Shakur fight? Yes, sir. Me too, bro. That's why we here. You know, we here to talk about it. For sure, Johnny. That's going to be a good fight. It's going to be entertaining for sure. I have a problem with one fight, then Billy won. They need to make him Billy versus Benavidez. And Billy got a fight? Who's he fighting, Ghost? I want to see Shakur and all that Cruz hype. Facts, Johnny, and I'm tired of it. Some people, you know, my cuz was texting me the other day about this fight. He was like, he kind of don't like that fight for Shakur. He's like, this is a dangerous fight. I'm like, man, I like it. I like it. Bring all the smoke, man. If he who he think he is, he gonna be just fine. Bro's just right. They don't listen, but he made a statement this weekend. I hope God's okay, though. Yeah, I hope Ados is okay. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, he make a full recovery, like I said before. But, you know, I think they could have did him they could have did him a solid by stopping that fight a few rounds sooner, several rounds sooner, to be honest with you. You know, that 8th round knockout, like I was saying, that Morrell was talking about getting. You know, I think they legit could have stopped it right there, and it would have been justified. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have to take that amount of punishment for sure. You know what I'm saying? Man. So, Just Amanda and Billy versus WBC Silver Champion Ali Akhmedov. Billy fighting in December. No opponent yet. Okay, man. I just want to see him. He a tank, man. That dude, the action figure. He work his workout crazy. Josh, what's good with you, my bro? How y'all bros feeling, man? We're gonna get into this conversation. Give me a quick second. Let me respond to this. My bad, y'all. I think Shakur will win, but I want to see how Shakur react to someone that will make him fight every second of every round. Yeah, I mean, he has the ability to kind of try to force the fight, but see how Tank had him kind of, you know what I mean? So Silverado, low salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? First quarter 23 about to be lit. Facts. That's why I said I had to give my just due on it. I had to come here and have this conversation with the family about these good fights. Like I said, some of them surprising, others not so much. Cool, jab Pitbull's chin off. Yeah, I think he gonna have to respect. He gonna be Pitbull, no doubt about it, y'all. He gonna be who Pitbull is. But I think when you're dealing with Shakur, man, and the level and the pedigree that he in there with, he gonna have to be smart. All that wild shit that he be doing, it's not gonna work. That wild stuff, he going crazy, going balls to the wall. That's why I automatically just don't think he gonna win. The only thing he do have is a puncher's chance, to be completely honest with you. And I don't even think that punch is going to ever present itself. But, you know, that's why we had these fights. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. We know that. But Shakur, generational talent, and Pitbull Cruz about to get put in check. Can Billy take the long road while getting Benavidez easy, mandatories, and BS fights. They don't want none of the work for their Mexican monster. It's looking a certain way, Ghost. I can't deny that. They are moving them a certain way. This Caleb Plant fight, I will respect this one for sure. Them last couple gimmies, not so much. 512 Boxing, aka Big Texas. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up. Shakur gonna make Cruz like a C-level fighter. I'm telling you, he gonna exploit. He gonna exploit him. He's just too wild. It's an easy win for Shakur. Tank would have stopped dude if he didn't hurt his hand. And still TV. Appreciate you for pulling up. Much respect, bro. Man, y'all smash that like button. Anybody that ain't sub to the channel, y'all come join the family. Y'all know how we do over here. We build. 50-50, no more smoking, my boy. Not even Benavidez and Plant, same night back to back. Goes, I saw you right all the way. I signed the contract. Go fight David Morrell. He's ready. Yeah, man. David Morrell is a real threat, man. Jeff Campbell, my bro. What's good with it, Jeff? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all, bros, for pulling up. Yeah, man, but we got some good fights, man. We got some good fights straight up. And like I said, I ain't really one for complaining, so I ain't really got no complaints for real. You know what I'm saying? I think I enjoy all these fights, and this is the way to kick off a year of boxing. You get what I'm saying? This is the way you started off right now. You know what I'm saying? Quee, my sis, how you feeling, sis? Appreciate you for pulling up as you always do. Salute to the baby girl, to the queen. How you feeling? Don't work too hard over there. Boots is January confirmed. Yeah, exactly. I just want to know who his opponent going to be. Is it going to be Stan Jonas? If it's Stan Jonas, I could respect it. At least give him somebody that could potentially challenge him to some degree. You get what I'm saying? So, all right, but yeah, man, I want to see these fights, man, for sure. Like I just didn't expect, and just when I know y'all hear some of the same stuff I hear, just when they were saying, PBC this, remember this PBC broke, PBC this, why PBC ain't making no fights? PBC ain't released their schedule. What they doing? I told y'all they was going broke. I know y'all hear some of that same stuff. It's annoying, man. It's like every year that they've been, since the PBC been about, they've been going broke. God damn, it's like, when do it stop? And even if it was the case, the fact that it's been being said for years on end, like every year, right on cue, It's just like it's hating. Like, why would you keep preying on somebody's downfall? Like, I just don't understand it. We need boxing. The PBC is a big part of boxing. In my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, I feel like the PBC has done way more good for boxing than bad. But when you hear the typical or the average person speak on the PBC, it's like all negative. I'm not going with that. I know it ain't all positive, but it damn sure ain't all negative, and they ain't destroying boxing, man. They actually keeping it alive. And the release of the schedule says plenty. Yo, the Wise Crush, Mr. PSA, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Stevenson not fighting Cruz. He going at the WBO belt first. That'd be news to me. I mean, I personally want to see this fight because, this is one that people feel like they wanted to see him be tested. And my bro, Southern T, a.k.a. The Motivation, my bro, what's good with you, Brody? As long as they keep bringing these fights, good ones. Anyway, I'm happy. Facts. Chop, what's good with it? Chop, how you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Need to start making the fights. They really need to happen. I think some of these, like I said, that's why I'm here to discuss them. I think we got some good fights on the schedule. So some, well, I'm not gonna complain because of the spin the block comment. Nobody really was too much interested in Thurman and Spence, but if that's what it gotta be, but then at the same time, we're gonna have this conversation because I did part of the question in my description will these fights happen? And my question to the family is that out of all these fights that they, talking about ordering, which one of these fights do y'all think not gonna happen, and for what reasons, man? I could see some issues if you know what I mean, looking at some of these fights. PBC is the best thing for boxing. You can't tell people that. You get what I'm saying? Like PBC slander get put to rest now. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not even a fan of slandering the other networks and stuff like that. Like that's tearing down the box. And I don't know, unless you really got facts. But a lot of time people don't have facts. They got opinions that are given from other people that are passed off to them as facts. So they pass it off as fact. Like it's messy. It's messy, man. You should want boxing to thrive. Ain't that the whole reason we wake up every day and talk about it? It's weird. You feel me, Crush? PBC clear on the top because every other player on them every chance they get, man, and still TV. Like you can't tell them now. You get what I'm saying? I just see them putting out fights. It's not gonna always be great, but they've been doing a hell of a job, man. And it's a way to start the next year off for sure. Without the PBC boxing would be dead. They damn sure would be in trouble, Ghost. That's what I believe. Stevenson and Pitbull, hell no, they need to get Cruz a rematch with Tank. I just don't feel like he deserved one because he ain't proved to be, you know what I mean? But he ain't proved to be worthy of it. Like those knockouts he got, he looked real sloppy. You get what I'm saying? And the only reason I'm saying this with Shakur because it's his first fight at 35, a welcome fight. It'd be somewhat in people's eyes, at least on paper, it looked like it's supposed to be a tough fight. But, I think Shakur can make that look rather easy. You know what I'm saying? That's how Top Rank work. That's a fact. Whoever Top Rank held the WBC belt. Exactly. The Zone, ESPN, Showtime doing good fights, man. That's what I'm saying. Thurman and Spence is the best fight to make. Always was. That's the true number one. I get that from the standpoint of the situation with Thurman and getting stripped more so than losing belts. I get it. I get it. But again, that's why I ain't here to complain. Hey, if Thurman ready to get his retirement check goes, I'm cool. Warren, what's good with you, Brody? Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Stevenson versus Cruz. Oh, well, no WBC belt over at Top Rank. Yeah, man, that fight is just a respectable fight. I just want to know if it's actually going to get made because I know it ain't going to be Shakur Stevenson and Dr. Smoke. Pitbull on the low has been avoiding some smoke, so I want to hear his response to this. My good Uncle Al's keeping it afloat. Ghost. Thurman knows his limits. He will overprice himself against Spence. If he do that, we gonna call him. He gonna reduct Spence. If he reduct Spence after they gave him an opportunity he didn't deserve, that's gonna be crazy. Rematch for half and one. Yeah, I just don't believe I want to see it. He ain't did nothing to really warrant it. He got a couple knockouts, but he looked very pedestrian and sloppy. He just looked strong. Just like he hit hard. That's all. But of course, he putting everything into every punch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. They're going to cross their T's and dot their I's for sure, Ghost. Money before he retired. Facts, Jeff. You know he want that. I think he said Thurman to sleep, Bud. Yeah, man, that'd be a tougher fight for Bud than it would for EJ, I think, style-wise, for sure. I think Thurman versus Bud is a more competitive fight. I just said that. I'm just saying. Same thing. I agree, bro. Cruz versus Bryan is a much better fight. And yeah, man, hey, let's see it. I'm just cool with good fights. You know what I mean? Good fights. Pitbull, because he's tough. I don't mind that just being a welcome to the division fight for Shakur Stevenson. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. Present a different set of challenges, see how he adjusts to the pressure, to them wild punches. You get what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool for a welcome to the weight class fight. I'm with it. But determined way before he dug Spence. People might not see it, but that's a risky fight for Spence. Bigger risk than Bud will ever be. That Thurman KO was good on Earl's resume when he retires. Nah, no lie, bro. No lie. Like, it's always, with me, when I talk about things, it's never all one way. So even if I'm speaking on it one way, I just know it's not, all that. It don't have to be the way I think it is. Like, it's still, what I'm saying, it's a silver lining to it. Although initially, like, you see the fight get ordered, or they talk about ordering it, or whatever the case, you like, I don't want to see it. But yeah, he only lost once. It was to a dude that's going to be a Hall of Famer, despite what people might think. You get what I'm saying? I know he ain't looked his absolute best in his last fight, but I mean, why not fight? You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got to fight. Got to fight. Hey, get in there. If you want your retirement check early, so be it. So be it, bro. Shaky Foster versus Vargas already in motion for 2023. Yeah, facts already. And I want to see it. Good that O'Shaquie got a opportunity on third and sleeping Bud at 67 tops. Telling you, man, he catch Bud with one of the wrong joints. Stinky leg him again, he gonna be in trouble. Cruz is good, like you said, for Shakur coming up to 35, but it still beats Cruz easy. I think he gonna handle Cruz, to be honest with you. I think so too, bro. By the way, Foster about to sleep Vargas. And I forgot, somebody said Vargas. Oh, somebody was saying Vargas gonna destroy O'Shaquie. I'm like, man, y'all be going a bit too far, man. Like, to destroy him the way that person was saying, is like Foster can't fight. And the last time I checked, that man can fight. He a dark horse. He a dark horse in the division. I'm telling you, he a dark horse in boxing, period. Them 2 losses got people looking at him like it's sweet. That's why you got to do your homework. See when them losses came. See how he made adjustments. See how much better he got since he lost. Like, I mean, it's the reason he ain't lost since losing the last time. You know what I'm saying? And he been wanting that smoke, so they can't say he don't. Shock been wanting that smoke. Tyson Fury. Salute. What's good with you? I be on LDTV. What's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Jeff Coolboy moving up. Yeah, that's interesting. We definitely could talk about that matchup too, because that's the only one I missed. I couldn't get in the thumbnail. Coolboy and Figueroa too. It's happening at 126. I ain't think they was gonna rematch, but I bet he feel more comfortable. Dude, Figueroa probably feel more comfortable because it's a weight class up. He already had a fight there. He naturally, they got the bigger frame in terms of height and shit, length. So he probably more comfortable going up there. I mean, being at 26 and taking that rematch at 26, I don't think he wanted it again at 22, but because he had an opportunity, he didn't want it. But we're gonna see. This fight gonna play out. I just think Coolboy is showing the ability to get better. He's a smart fighter. He shows the ability to adjust. He beat Figueroa at his own game when they fought. You know what I'm saying? Look how he tore into Angelo Leo. Look how he beat who was that? Daniel Roman. Look how he beat these guys, man. Coolboy got some wrinkles to his game for real. He said it better be for a vacant belt. Something, right? Coolboy versus Figueroa. Now it's gonna be at 126. That's what I'm hearing. It's 126. Coolboy going up to 26. Because remember, Brandon Figueroa moved up. His last fight, he already fought there. He got a knockout in his last fight. Brandon Figueroa, if y'all caught it. Yeah, he'd be comfy. He already was he already was big for 22, as it was. Long, you know what I mean? Tall, got some height. He already was probably shrinking down there. Frank Martin, Michelle Rivera, gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's one of the fights that's gonna soften the blow in terms of like the weak second half of this year. Like the very last quarter of this year been like subpar. We've had fights and spots and little stretches, but overall they could have did better. I think fights like that is gonna save the part of this the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? Just some of it. How you order fight with that already happened. What's that? Which one you talking about? Cool Boy? Cool Boy, my guy, but Figueroa at 26 is dangerous. Yeah, yeah. He's solid. He's solid. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Him jumping up, and then that's gonna be the first fight. But you know what I think though? I don't think it's gonna bother him as much because I look at it like this. You know, I know they was 22. I feel like 26. That's 4 pounds. I get it, but I feel like, you know, you might be whatever on the scale. When they get in the fight, I'm pretty sure they be somewhere around at 130. So as long as he able to fight at the weight comfortably, making the weight is one thing. That shouldn't be hard for him. But, you know, I don't think fighting at the weight, I don't think he's gonna be so heavy after. You get what I'm saying? I think Cool Boy would be all right. And he's very skillful, man. He has wrinkles to his game, whereas you know, Brandon Figueroa just wants to get in close and let his hands fly. And although it's been very effective for him, but that's the same kind of strategy that got him beat the first time they fought. You know what I'm saying? Because they would make the undisputed fight. Damn, the zone. Yeah, man. They be tripping, bro. They be tripping once see Brandon versus Robisi. Shoo. Robisi, man. He's still at where Robisi at? Robisi is at 26, right? That'd be a good fight. Fulton at 126 gonna be interesting. I see him beating everyone, but not Robisi. Man, that's gonna be a crafty. That's gonna be like a chess match right there. I tell you that. That's a fight I definitely want to see. Y'all smash that like button as we roll on through these fights, man. 126, yeah, man. 126 is gonna get better once Cool Boy get up there. So I wonder what do that leave? What chances? How do that affect the potential of a monster anyway in Cool Boy? Because that's something I definitely wanted to see, but I guess we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait, but it's all good, man. As long as he challenges himself accordingly, I'm cool with it. Valdez versus Navarrete should be a good fight. I think, who y'all got now? When I think Valdez is gonna beat. I think Navarrete gonna beat Valdez. The volume might be a problem, man. He got some sting behind his punches too. That one big shots at a time, I don't think gonna do it for Navarrete unless he get careless. But I think he might chip Valdez. Robisi easy fight for Fulton than Brandon. I don't know, cause Robisi skillful as hell, man. Yeah, he doing well, and I like his energy. I like his attitude. I caught his last fight. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. He got dropped in his pro debut. He lost to that guy. True indeed. I think it was Adam Gonzalez that he lost to. Since then, he's looked phenomenal, and he avenged that loss. He punched snot out that dude nose that beat him. Man, did he tear into him. Robisi tore into that dude that beat him for sure. Hasn't gotten to his bag yet. Now, I believe it. He wasn't even in his bag in his last fight. He just wanted to walk through that dude. He just wanted to show a dude he couldn't do nothing with him, and he just knocked him out. D Free, my bro, sports matchups. What's good with it, D Free? How you feeling, bro? We appreciate you for pulling up. Now, Roddy gonna stop Valdez. Too unorthodox and dangerous for Valdez. Telling you, man, I think so. And them punches and angles, and he relentless too, man. Like it's gonna be problematic for Valdez. He gonna have to weather a lot of storms though, because he gonna be under fire in that fight. I believe. I truly do. That one punch, I could see him trying to load up them one punches at a time. That's his problem. He don't like the box enough. I'm excited for FUNDORA versus Harrison. Yes, sir, Gerald, man. We was talking about this. This was a potential fight that I was talking about that I would like to see. You know what I mean? I know all fights going to be dangerous and risky, but I think Tony Harrison possessed the skill set to be able to beat FUNDORA and give him more than just problems to actually beat him. You know what I'm saying? I think he could do it. Good versus Nova. Facts. He looked good in his last fight, Jeff. I don't know if you caught it. He got a knockout, but he wasn't even, like Ghost was saying, he wasn't really in his bag. I know that. He just was coming forward, closing the gap on that dude and picking him off and just, like, you know what I mean? And just eventually he got the knockout. He got dude up out of there. You're not ready, don't fight. That's a fact, because people ain't going to give you that excuse to make. You know what I'm saying? He got dropped and lost a close fight. He came back and destroyed, dude, punched snot out his nose. Go watch it. I think dude named Adam Gonzalez, G5 Jet, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? James, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Upper Echelon Sports Bar. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all smash that like button for you, bro. We gonna keep rocking and rolling. But yeah, Nova, a big dude for that weight. Yeah. That's why I believe he went back up. I think he went to 30, right? He moved up to 30, if I'm not mistaken. Can complain about what we get, what we not getting, or celebrating, or big up the fight we are getting, and celebrate these fighters. Facts. That's where I'm at. I'm the glass is half full. That's how I look at boxing, because it's so easy to be on the other side looking at it half empty. Then it ruins, like I say it all the time, it ruins the entertainment factor. Man, you become like an unappreciative boxing fan. So that's why I enjoy knockouts. I enjoy the sweet signs. I just enjoy good fights. So when we get them, like you said, Jeff, I just celebrate them and be glad that we got to see them and that these fights is coming up. But I did ask the question, how many of these fights do y'all think is going to happen? Do y'all think it's going to be anybody that's going to try to slip their way out of this fight or do anything to jeopardize these fights not happening next? I mean, I kind of did. It's weird because ain't Pedraza and Teo supposed to be fighting on the 10th, right? But how they order Sandor Martin and Teofimo Lopez, and I called that too. I called that when I was doing that video, that live, saying where the 140 pounders was ranked. I seen where Sandor Martin was ranked. Do you just look at him and he ain't got a ton of power? He can box. Yeah, I felt like that was somebody they'd try to go after. And look, fast forward to now, they talking about Sandor Martin and Teofimo. Yeah, it goes. I seen it. I seen both fights. The rematch, he trashed him. Harrison can beat FUNDORA. He just can't take rest and breaks like he has in other fights. If he do, Josh, like when he's trying to essentially recharge them batteries, he just can't be within range where he could get, picked off. Because you got to keep in mind that dude, FUNDORA, is limited at long range. Like he just can't. He's not a consistently good boxer from long range, from distance. He not. He was trying to pump that jab in his last fight, but he ultimately went back to what he know. Harrison should win this one. In fact, yeah, man, he could. It's going to be, that fight is going to be about discipline. He damn sure got the skills. It's not going to be a lack of skills. It's going to be game plan, strategy, and being disciplined to execute said game plan. If he could do that, then he'd be fine. He gotta pace himself because he's been known to tire at the back end of fights, and that's be honest, that's why he got a couple of his losses. Getting touched and beat in his last fight. Yeah, he was getting touched. He damn sure was getting touched. Dude made a mistake. Ghost started being too much of a stationary target. He started out moving, so he was giving Figueroa some issues. But once he started sitting still, he became like a stationary target. Started getting picked off. Right, Sandor too risky, way too risky. Like, that's why I said, who gonna weasel their way? Half will go to the WB or IBF or WBO, right? Making it look good, but won't. But the WBC can't do it. We're going to see, because we see these fights. I just want to see who's going to try to pull out of them. Yes, Sandor is good. He's a good boxer, yo. Tsuneshi Estrada by TKO this Saturday on top rank. Yes, sir. I believe so, too, Jeff. Gary Antoine and Severell Matias should be ranked way higher, 140. They should, but I got to go look at that. I forget where they was at on that list, man. 903 boxing, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Got the Cuban brother FUNDORA beat him up on Harrison. Got the Cuban brother FUNDORA beat up on Harrison. So you picking Cuban brother FUNDORA beat. Oh, you talking about Sergio? What are you talking about? What Cuban? What guy are you talking about? I didn't see Harrison winning that FUNDORA fight because I haven't seen the old Tony Harrison since his father passed. He also got it's easy. FUNDORA got a chin on him and his pace is crazy. I seen some of the old Tony Harrison in his last fight. I said in terms of like how he was focused. He was a lot more focused, and he beat Garcia, in my opinion, more easily and a lot more smoothly than FUNDORA did. Jeff Campbell, my bro, in that super chat, is always supporting the channel. Appreciate you putting the color in the chat, my bro. Estrada KL, Africa, aka Hitchinson's, and Raymond Ford, TKO this weekend. Yeah, man. Raymond Ford from Jersey, too. Salute to Raymond Ford. And salute to Richardson Hitchens too. Man, I like Hitchens, man. I like Estrada. Tsuneshi Estrada don't come to play. She don't play word food at all. Subriel was 7. Gary Antoine wasn't even in the top 10. Okay, yeah. And still they need to shake that up. They really do. But I think another solid win for Antoine and force him to have to shake them rankings up. They're gonna have to. I got Fundora, Sebastian Fundora. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's gonna be a tough fight for Tony Harrison stylistically. He's gonna have to be on point. Still thought he was ranked number 6. I forgot that list, man. I'm mad I ain't keep the list. It's not about pulling out, bro. It's people who just gonna go the route of different sanctions. See, but the thing is, what I'm saying is that's cool, but to me, it's gonna look like I don't even want to use the word duck. It's like you don't avoid the smoke. Like what I'm saying is any of these fights that's getting ordered, and if they do get ordered, and people find ways to fight other guys that's lesser competition, then I feel like I'll call that out. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't mind seeing Shakur get in there and punch Pitbull head off his shoulders, jab his head into submission. I don't mind seeing that. I mean, unfortunately, EJ and Keith Thurman, if that's what got to happen for him to spin the block, hey, Keith Thurman, you getting your retirement check early. Caleb Plant and Benavidez, that's long overdue. We've been wanting to see that, Appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate you, my bro. I think as long as Tony, I'm in great condition. He can outbox Fundora. Tony, one of the best pure boxers in boxing. I don't know about them legs at this stage. Yeah, the gas tank for me is the part that worries me. And what's good with it, yo? Cheryl Rivers, Frank Martin. Just got announced for December 17. 50-50. Nah, I don't see neither fighter dominating. I see it being a chess match. I do. I really do see it being a chess match. Both guys are very well-schooled, very well-balanced boxers. They do a lot of things in there very well. Just like any boxer, they have weaknesses. You know what I mean? It's a true pick-em fight to me, man. Michelle Rivera going to have that height, the reach. Frank Martin going to have to close that gap. So that's going to be a challenge for him straight up going into that fight. So it's a pick-em. Once it get closer, I'll make an official pick for sure. But it's definitely a 50-50. I don't see nobody getting dominated. Antoine rank and other sanctions. Yeah. Facts. He is. But I don't. His name need to get brought up just a little bit more to me. I should Scooter fight Figueroa again. That is the only fight that I said I particularly didn't care for as much because I didn't. Why go to 26 unless he going up to 26 to stay? But I thought he had some unfinished business at 22. But maybe I guess he not gonna get them other titles. Them other titles ain't gonna be able to get them other champions in the ring. But yeah, I don't feel like he should fight him again. That one surprised me. So again, it's just a conversation. If he don't fight him, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Cool Boy didn't fight, Brandon Figueroa again, I wouldn't be mad. It almost made me feel like they trying to give Brandon Figueroa another opportunity to beat him because he couldn't do it at 22. Now he up a weight class. Notice he got to fight in. Cool Boy be going up there for his first fight. So it kind of seemed like they wanted him to get beat. Strada is a 3-division champ. Strada is the real deal, man. She don't come to play with her food at all, man. Crawford agrees to fight next still before the mandatory date. Man, I'd love to see him agree to fight Big Fish. As the box fan are calling out Charlo for ducking Andre. Yet they're letting Andre pass for not fighting Johnny Beck. Nah, it all depends on who you talking to. Like, I done seen people, people done had whole debates about Andre ducking Johnny Beck. Some people feel like he ducked him. I feel like he's one of us outside of the self-inflicted wounds, like in terms of bad decisions and things that he's made for his career. You get what I'm saying? Some of the stuff is self-inflicted, but he's just one of the most unlucky fighters in boxing to me. But people definitely called him out for not fighting Johnny Beck. And it's always something. I think he gets screwed around too much with the money. They be playing with Demetrius Andre, bro. Yeah, he's still on 22 waiting on Inoue. That's what I'm saying. If he go up to 26, how do that affect the potential fight between him and Inoue that people claiming they really want? And they saying Inoue just run right through Cool Boy. So I say I want to see it, and I want to see it bad. Facts, and still me too, bro, because I had too many people saying that Cool Boy just get walked through. And I'm like, if that's the case, then let's see the fights. I want to see him get walked through. You know what I'm saying? Skywalker, my bro, what's good with you, Brody? Hopefully you enjoy your lunch break. Appreciate you for pulling up as you always do. He's sick, Johnny Beck and Parker. Yeah, I mean, he ducked Johnny Beck and Parker. And it could look like that. For me, I won't really argue for Demetrius Andre because I feel like his situation is very layered. Like on surface, like, you know, people gonna be like he ducked, and I'm just not gonna argue it because he ain't really gave himself a good you know what I mean? He ain't made a good case for himself. But at the end of the day, I really think that dude to get in there with either one of them dudes, I just think he gotta hurry up and salvage what's left of his career because it's been looking shaky. So a lot of people give Clarissa a lot of credit for being a 3-division champ. They don't give. See, the difference is now you give again. It's all depending on who you talking to. If you talking to Just Do, a guy that gives boxing his just due, I'm definitely gonna give her a credit. Tanisha Estrada is the real deal, but you know, Clarissa is not only, you know, the 3-division champ. She 3 times undisputed. See what I'm saying? As that ring a little different. Lenore was good with it. Glad. Right decision at WBC. Hey, it's Thurman gonna get his retirement check. You know what I'm saying? That's what if that's the fight that Spence take next, in effort to still secure a Crawford fight or potentially secure a Crawford fight, I ain't mad. Spin the block, just like you said. So from a no Crawford fight, happy about the Plant versus David too. Cool boy too. Yeah, David and Plant's cool boy. I don't necessarily care for that rematch, but I'm still gonna watch it. I support Cool Boy, and I don't think it's gonna be a bad fight. I just didn't think it had to happen. As far as it being the best decision or the best route for Spence, that's subjective. That's up open to interpretation. You're subjective. It's, you know, you might think that, but if what if he feel like going to 54 is better for him? You get what I'm saying? You can't say that's the better option. That's what you would want. You like that option better for him, but it's not for sure this is the better option because it does nothing for him. The only thing Keith Thurman could really do potentially at this point for Spence, put a good name on his resume, quality name. Keith Thurman is still quality. He just haven't proven nothing. I don't think he deserves a shot at all on belts, but it's another story. If he got to, you know, beat Keith Thurman in an effort to try to spin the block on Terrence Crawford, cool. Keith Thurman get ready to retire. Anyway, will be on the top ESPN pound for pound forever. Now that phone going up, ain't no work down there. Facts, bro. He ain't going nowhere. You know, when Cool versus Cool Boy is a fight the fans demand. That's the fight we mandated, and knew we should move to 122 and take the fight. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Like I said, you got people saying he's gonna run through it. 3 undisputed never, and had a man 2 times undisputed. Talk to him. Talk to him. Up. Boo Boo versus who's that? Uzcategui, you saying, Jeff? It better not. I hope not. But no, it's not. Spence versus Thurman is the best route. No arguments can be made right now. Yo, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this clearly. I don't care what you are stating. You have to be. That's your opinion. That's not a fact. You can't pass that as a fact. It's not about an argument. I do give and take over here. So again, if I said that's your opinion, you can roll with that. But that's not a fact. That's what you think. You can't say what's best for another man because you want to see it. That don't make it the best route because you said it. That's still your opinion. There's plenty of other people that think differently. You can't make what you saying a fact. It's just not. It's what you think. WBC making moves out there. I've been paying attention to people's comments. I think so too, bro. I think so too. I'm not going back and forth about the option. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you feel like that, I don't. It's that simple. That's not going to dominate the conversation. It ain't worth a argument. I think Spence taking a fight, he's going to give Crawford a week to make the fight. If not, he's going to 54. And I wouldn't be mad at him. Either whatever Spence do, I'm not going to be mad. I just said I don't care about the, you know what I mean, him fight. If he going to fight him in effort to get Crawford again, cool. If he don't, that's still cool. But to say what's best for another man, no, you can't determine what's best for him. It does nothing for him besides add a name on his record. That's what it's gonna do. Other than that, Boxing fan Twitter, Duck and Andre. Again, that's all depending on who you talking to. Because I've seen a debate about Andre Duck and Johnny Beck. I've seen that talking about Spence versus Pacquiao. Fact, yo, bro, Lenario, stop, man. I'm gonna just ask you nicely, stop. That's an opinion, bro. That's an opinion. I don't gotta make an argument. I don't gotta convince you. I'm not here. I'm not a right or wrong content creator. I just said that's an option. I acknowledged it. You're not gonna make it a fact because you said it. That's ignorant, bro. It's not a fact. That's your fucking opinion. It's not a fact. And I'm off that. I ain't talking about that no more. He will fight Boots right now. Honestly, I don't think he barring Boots, no disrespect to him. Yeah, I think if I don't think he'll avoid Boots, but I don't think Boots was ever in the plan. Respectfully, I just don't. I said that the first time, bro. I've been said that. Fate, salute. I said that from the jump. The problem with y'all is y'all try to pass y'all word as law. I don't care how strongly you feel about it. It's an opinion. The fact that you even trying to dig up an argument out of that is making me think, yo. Don't do that. That's weird. I acknowledge how you think. I ain't shoot it down. I read it. Yeah, I get it. That's an option. But it's also, you can't pass it off as a fact when he has options. That's just one of them. We did this before. I'm not doing it again. Sandor denied to fight Teo for December 10th. Well, shit. I mean, he got Pedraza last time I checked for December 10th, Henry. So salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. Navarrete moving to 130. Undisputed. That will his future undisputed champion at 126. Who, Navarrete? He moving to 130 to ain't he fighting Oscar Valdez? Supposedly. Yo, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all people, y'all gotta stop, man. Respectfully, I'm too easy going. Like, I can acknowledge it, but that petty stuff, that's how arguments be starting. Yeah, oh, well, I stand where I've been said you could stand where you stand. I've been said you is man, I'm ignoring it, yo. Salute, Dan Mess. Salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Boo Boo versus David 168. Boo Boo need to fight with anybody, Jeff. Anything that's good, he need a fight, period. If he gonna salvage the rest of his career, bro. Barbarian, what's good with it? Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. I was just saying he doesn't have to fight Keith. He has 6 months to make the fight next. Maybe Pacquiao. Oh, hi. And people said they want Spence. And they trained for him. Guys was orthodox and trained for. People just be saying anything, man. Anything, man. But I hope he do fight Keith. Just so people could see it and understand that it's gonna be entertaining, but I think he's gonna get his ass beat. Fact. And that is a fact, Fate. That's what's a fact. Boo Boo versus David Morrell. Jeff, you trying to you got Boo Boo gotta get back to it, bro. Donnie boy, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Nah, man. See, yeah, hey, yo, Lennar, stop, yo. Like you if you can't see what you're doing, like you have a problem. He's not going with whatever I say. I'm one of the most unbiased people in here. Yo, like, man, you about to get some energy that you don't want. Stop, yo. Like all that extra shit in the comments, stop. I'm one of the most laid back, easygoing people. I engage with everybody. Have you seen how this show been going? You the only one that got to complain. I've been let that. Your comment was cool. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. It wasn't shot down. You trying to be combative and argumentative like a female. Stop doing that shit. Go do that somewhere else. So what's wrong with y'all dudes, man? Stop acting like females in the chat because somebody don't agree with you. I just let it rock, bro. Leave that shit alone. Dominating Plant because you saw what happened to him later in the fight against Nello. Yeah, but I don't see. I mean, again, this is a perfect example of give and take. There's nothing wrong with how you think, and nothing wrong at all. You even had an explanation. You feel like what happened to him later rounds against Canelo is the reason why he'd get dominated against Benavidez. Cool. I'll say I don't see neither guy dominating either guy. I see it as a real 50-50 fight. Both guys got to be on their P's and Q's. Caleb Plant can't afford to gas out late. If he gas out against Benavidez, somebody with that type of style, that throw that many punches with great cardio and a hell of a gas tank, he going to be in trouble. It's just that simple. But either way it go, whether his gas tank fell on him or not, I don't think he will be dominated. That's just me. But it's nothing wrong with the way you think. If you feel like he's going to get dominated, I say cool. UK in the house. Salute, Donnie boy. Salute to the UK too. Our fight been done now. Navarrete and Valdez. Yeah, I want to see it. That one I want to see. Boo versus David Benavidez. You know I want to see that. No, I wouldn't mind. Boo Boo got to fight somebody though at this point. You get what I'm saying? Sean T, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Smash that like button. Come join the family. Sub to the channel. Appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you. At this point, I don't care who Spence fight, but But I know for sure it's going to be a top contender. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be better than Avanesian. That's for sure. For sure, it's going to be better than him. Benavidez is going to have the hell with Plant. I think so too, Brody. I really do. Honestly, I do. I think he acknowledged the Plant's boxing ability and his skill. Like, that's what he felt like is he going to have to prepare for. And I think that's true. The same way Caleb Plant got to prepare for that volume and them heavy shots and that power, because it's going to be on display. He got to prepare for Caleb Plant boxing, using his slick, you know what I mean, boxing IQ. You know what I mean? It's going to be a hell of a fight. David Morrell is special, Barbarian, for sure. No Pacquiao manager made it. Pacquiao has an exhibition coming up. They said, Manny looks good. They're going to make the fight with Spence. He going to get super retired then, bro. Is Boo-Boo still signed the match room? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. What? Yo. All right, bro. There we go. You want to play? All right. Fuck out of here, bro. Back to regular schedule programming, bro. Back to regular schedule programming. Go be weird somewhere else. Don't be weird here. Because if you see me in real life, I'll punch your fucking teeth in. Don't play with me, man. Punch your teeth in. Go play with somebody else. Do I look like the dude to play with? Go play with something safe, because it ain't me. Back to regular schedule programming. Pardon me, people. I ain't with that. Go play with somebody else. Sorry about that, yo. Apologize to the family. It's all love in here. He ain't family. He a weirdo. Get that boy out of here. Plant went, and Grove didn't see you digging. Didn't see him digging. Oh, did you see him digging? He went and go, yeah, man. Plant is going to be a tough fight for David Benavidez, bro. Plant is going to be a tough fight for David Benavidez. Y'all got him up out of here. Nobody, we're not going to play with you. Go play with somebody else, dude. You're a clown. Don't come here. Don't come here. Probably ain't even hit the like button. Get out of here. I don't need you here, bro. I acknowledge your comment. You in here arguing like a female. Go play with somebody else. If I seen you in real life, I'll break your face. Get your weird ass out of here, bro. Talking about you ain't scared. You ain't got to be scared to get your shit wired. On with you, boy. Play with somebody else. MP, my bro, my family. What's good with it, MP? Playing with these weird dudes. And y'all all seen that. How articulate have I been since we've been cruising? I ain't shot down one comment. People have different. I welcome diversity here, but not senseless, frivolous arguments back and forth in the chat because you want to be right. Go take that somewhere else. The minute he's trying to pass his opinion as a fact, he's trying to argue. Oh, you know where I stand. Go play with somebody else, bro. I'll break your face, man. I really will. Don't play with me like that. Don't ever come back to this channel. You block. Don't make another channel. Don't come back here. Go find somebody safe to play with. I'm not that dude. Demetrius Bright, my bro. What's good with it? Appreciate all y'all that support the family, man. And again, I'm going to double down. Anybody is free to state their opinion. The diversity is welcome. Ignorance is not. And I knew he was going to get on that. So y'all don't even know. This is how real I am. The minute I seen the very first comment on my kids, man, I knew he was going to be an issue in here. And I tried to let it rock. It's people, man. Go find somebody else to play with, man. Y'all always in here. Go. Y'all opinionated dudes like that. Y'all go start a channel. Go start a channel and see if anybody will listen to you. Since you know it all. That's all they got to do. Just go start you a channel, bro. Go start you a channel and see if people will come listen to you since you know everything. Get your weird ass out of here, man. Back to the programming, man. Hold on. Y'all give me 2 seconds. You ain't scared of me. Like a kid, little girl. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, the weirdo. He's done with, though. Appreciate y'all, man. He been wilding for days. He gotta get his ass on. Boo signed with Salida Promotion, getting that PVC fight. Hey, man, where Ghost at? Ghost, you still in here? Because Ghost know Andre's situation a little bit better, of course, than I do. You know, I know, lady do. We're here. You got the distraction out of here, and you know what? I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm off it. I want to be clear, like, so everybody, if anybody was confused, did y'all see how I acknowledge everybody in here? Every last one of y'all. Get what I'm saying? Everybody' opinion is valued or respected and welcome. It's just not the ignorance, man. Like, stop trying to get in here and cause a whole like, learn how to state your opinion and then let it rock. That's it. Be a man, not a female. I don't even want to say female, not be a little boy. Want to argue? Go argue with your girlfriend. If you probably don't got one. Doubt it. That's show-stopping power. That's valiant punches that overwhelm people, and that's why. Notice that's why I said the heavy. Say he heavy. You know he's gonna be heavy-handed. So I believe the body shots and the volume is something that Caleb Plant definitely got to worry about. He got to be smart. He got to be smart. But both guys got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good fight. I think so. Renee Box Young, salute, Brody. How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up. Salute to the whole chat. Appreciate all y'all. Jeff, Paul, Paul kind of with us debating. Yeah, oh yeah. I be seeing it. Like he did that before. He come around. He the type of dude to jump right on your panel. Don't hit the like button, say what up, nothing. Just come up here with his opinion and want to argue. You was trying to do that with bro the last time. That's all you want to do. Get out of here. Y'all dudes be safe behind the internet wanting to argue about boxing. I discuss boxing over here. We don't argue because we really family. Ain't nobody in here have to agree with everything I say. I ain't never told nobody that. I ain't never blocked nobody for disagreeing with me since the day I've been up here. I just got him out of here being a distraction. Yeah, get him out of here, man. Like everybody in here know what you saying is just an option. It's a fact until you can make an argument. See? You see what I'm saying? Like I ignored that. And he's still going. Oh man, I one left. I only need one, bro. I don't need like Tank. I only need one. I'll get you where it count. Yeah, pop people look at him like crazy punching power. Yeah, facts, Fate. And who else is up and saying that? Yeah, it's the value, man. Let me just play this real quick again for people that he explained it. Like, he explained it better than I could about power. This is real quick before I play this clip, I played this clip the other day, right, y'all? And the dude had the audacity to type in the chat, I seriously doubt that. I think such and such hit. How are you doubting what a man is telling you? That man told you who hit the hardest. They asked him, Young Billy, salute to Young Billy, salute to YB. He asked Mama's boy, Dennis Douglas, who hit the hardest. Who he say? Charlo, George Groves, and Benavidez. Dude, after playing the video, dude gonna sit up in here and say, well, I doubt that Charlo. Well, how you doubting something he just told you? Did you take a punch from any of them dudes? How you doubting it? That's how crazy people are. Listen to this. And y'all, you tell me, this is pretty much going to add to what y'all been saying about Benavidez. This explains it. His punching power. This is the best explanation right here. A guy that been punched in his face by.
Who hit harder out of George Groves and David Benavidez? And Jamel Charlo. Who was the hardest puncher out of them three?
Charlo was the hardest puncher out of those three. I don't really think, when I put him in there, I don't really think that Benavidez was a big puncher. His punches has a lot of force because of his size. He's a lot bigger than you, so it's going to knock you around and it looks bad. But as far as it hurting, I don't really think Benavidez hurt. But he just has, like I said, he has a lot of size and he throws a lot. So it's a lot on you, feel me? But you don't have that really. Charlo hit me with a one shot. Boom! I walked into the right hand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was crazy, bro. So I think Charlo hits the hardest. Same thing with George Groves. I don't think George Groves had that power that was anything special. I was just exhausted, bro. You feel me? Like, so that's that.
And that man right there just explained Benavidez's power to a T. He did not discredit him or none of that. He just told you. Got a lot of his weight behind it. That's why when I described, I said Caleb Plant got to be careful of the heavy punches. I ain't trying to, I phrased it that way for a reason, because the way he put it, that mean it be some weight behind him. They heavy, he got good force behind his punches, but it's really the volume. Come on, man. Y'all all know what y'all talking about. People just will debate anything. Some stuff ain't worth an argument. It's just learn to accept the conversation and stop being petty. Teo versus Sandor, yeah, that's something that said they ordering, but which is weird because they only got Pedraza on you know what I mean, on deck, so it's a little weird, man. I think long as Boo, one of the fighters is still competitive in his late 30s. Yeah, I mean, He stay active and healthy. Yeah, like, you know, definitely for sure, man. Boo Boo is a hell of a talent, man. I just hope he able to get the fights that he's supposed to get. You know what I mean? Started DMing me on IG trying to defend Bud, explain what the yo, yeah, right. It don't be that deep. I swear I accept y'all diversity, bro. Y'all free to disagree with me on everything. Yo, one day somebody was in here disagreeing with everything I was saying. But do you know I didn't get mad one time because he made sure he was like, no disrespect. He just was stating his opinion. He had disagreed with damn near everything I said. Not everything. He was disagreeing with several things I said. And you know what he did at the end of the day? He subscribed. You know why? Because he was a logical person. He was able to understand where I was coming from as well as me understanding him where he coming from. I'm really one of those dudes. I really understand where y'all coming from. Like, that's why I'm just do. Just do mean both sides of the streets. I see both sides of things. I see cases for Benavidez. I also see cases for Plant. I don't just see things one way. I mean, he a real fighter. Don't they? Darrell, yeah, nah, he is. He is. He just was old. That's all that was. Darrell laid down the blueprint for Benavidez. That jab to the body is key. Just don't think Plant is the man to do it. He slipped that little stab into the body though, bro. Feel me, bro. He slipped that little stab into the body. Caleb Plant is very athletic and he's quick. That's very good reflexes, bro. Like he when he switched on, man, that dude dangerous, man. So my Maul Power Mel. That's what I'm saying. I think that was a mistake right there, though. I'm glad y'all caught that. I caught that too. I'm thinking it's Maul though, because I'm thinking it's Maul. I'm thinking it's Maul. If it's Mel, that's crazy. But my thing was more so focused on what he was saying about Benavidez power. You get what I'm saying? Like. And you would be surprised, either Charlo, the fact that they're a weight class under Benavidez and the fact that he said they hit harder is crazy. Facts. They do. They'll break you. Facts. When Benavidez starts, it's not easy to stop him. Nah, you can't let him get that motor going, Jose. You got to disrupt his rhythm, and you can't be within range. That's going to be key. What range that fight going to be fought at? Because if he's in the range where he's comfortable, he's going to be ripping shots. It's going to make the fight. It's going to make it a lot tougher fight for Caleb Plant. So he's going to have to be smart about using that ring, especially if you get that 22 by 22 ring that he want. You know what I'm saying? WC wants the Spanish to hold and represent the belts. Hey, Jeff. You know. Come on, man. You ain't off the mark. Teal can't compare with a true 140 pounder. His first fight now, Pedraza. He only fighting those who blow up. Yeah, you're making a good point. Yeah, he gonna have to do a lot of outboxing too. He gonna have to do a lot of outboxing at 140, I believe. And I don't think that power transition. So he's gonna be in trouble. We gonna know when he in trouble. Watch, they're gonna put him in there. Like, you know what I mean? Sandor Martin noticed I said this. They was gonna be putting him in there with guys that don't punch real crazy. I said this. And that's what's gonna make him comfortable. And they're gonna bank on his athleticism and his skill set that he could, you know what I mean? Overcome not being a big puncher or not being as explosive of a puncher at 140 like he was at 35. And some people still question the power at 35, believe it or not. So not saying he ain't have it, but the way certain people stated it, was overstating the power. He's not a one-punch knockout artist either. Some people don't know how to debate. Other than, you get what I'm saying? And for me, I try not to turn it into a debate. I say it's give and take. I really welcome what y'all say back. If y'all saying something different, that just adds to the conversation. I don't want everybody agreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a right or wrong person. That's why I was trying to tell him. There's no right or wrong answer, but he can't get it. What you saying is right. You being a female. Stop trying to argue, man. It's weird. Appreciate you, Jeff, as always, bro. Y'all smash that like button. Oh, Jack, what's good with it, Jack? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Got Benavidez over Plant, but it's a dang good fight. Plant is really skilled. Yeah, and I think I like where his confidence is at since the loss. That's what's important. I think the confidence, and like my bro G5 pointed out a while back, and he got me looking at that angle too. Salute to my bro 5. He got me looking at Breadman Edwards. And I felt like that I ain't gonna say that means everything, but coaches matter. I feel like he was able to bring some things out of Caleb Plant or work on some things, and Caleb Plant was able to execute them on fight night. I understand Benavidez ain't gonna be 38-year-old Anthony Darrell, but I'm saying some of those things that he did well in that fight, I believe he's going to be able to do against Benavidez. It's just how long? For how long? Could he keep it up? Could he stay disciplined? Could he stay out of harm's way? Can he avoid, you know, the extreme amount of value in punching that he gonna be doing? You get what I'm saying? That's why I say it's a pick 'em fight. I don't see neither guy dominating, but I see it being very competitive, man. And whoever got the better game plan, you know what I'm saying, and can execute for real. The fighters is different races. They do some things a little shaky, but I ain't want to complain. It is what it is. David hit too hard. I mean, he hits hard, but you heard what Mama's boy said. He said Charlo hit harder. So David punches don't hurt. It got force behind him, and he throw a lot of them. It's the volume. But Charlo, he said Charlo caught him with a right hand. And you know what I'm saying? Sandor Martin beats Mikey. So he watches Teo. Yeah, that's the one that beat Mikey. You think Teo beats Martin? Yeah, Teo beat best. He best Martin. That's what they ordered. So let's see what fight. Let's see if they actually fight. You're gonna act like WC didn't order Teo versus Sandor Martin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Teo and Sandor Martin. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I said this though. I had said that Roger, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up too. I had said that I thought that was a guy that they was gonna go to for one of his fights at 140 because he don't have a ton of punching power. He can box, but they obviously feel like Teo can box, and obviously his father still feel like the power is there. So I felt like that would be a fight that they would be willing to take. But then again, this is allegedly supposed to be being ordered. So, you know what I mean? Let's see if it actually happened, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if all these fights up here actually happen. I don't really care for Brandon Figueroa. It's cool boy, but I know it'll be a good fight, so I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? Spence and Thurman, if that's going to get him a Crawford fight or have him revisit it, cool. Deontay Wilder, I ain't even speak on that. Andy Ruiz, I think it's another good fight. I think playing's the best. It's the best he is right now. He learned a lot from Canelo. Facts, Renee, I agree, bro. I think he learned from the loss is what I'm saying. And because of it, you at least say he a live dog in the fight. You could at least say he a live dog in the fight. Charlo didn't knock out Montiel. Nope, he didn't. But that I don't think that make him any less than a puncher. So, you know what I'm saying? Chill with his ass beat. Mikey got power. Oh, if he's a fight Mikey, man, if he's a fight Mikey, it damn sure wouldn't be no easy fight for him. Even GGG hit harder than Charlo. I mean, hey, you just heard. I'm not here to say I ain't get punched by none of them, so I don't know. But I know in that video, he just said Charlo pretty much hit harder than Benavidez and George Grove. So Teo said Martin priced himself out before. Teo just be talking, Roja, for real. I don't be believing nothing he be saying for real. Like, I think he just be talking. He just be shooting off his mouth. He priced himself out. Like, man, shut up. Dude been ducking Arnold Barboza for a minute, and he won't even entertain that fight. It's Wilder versus Ruiz. Yes, sir. That's what they said is mandated. Wilder Ruiz. So I think Wilder gonna do Ruiz in. I think he gonna be I think he can be competitive. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, but it can be competitive. I think for Andy to be able to close the gap, he gonna be met with some resistance on his way to closing that gap. Wilder has a hell of a jab that he could throw, and he better not get hit with no right hand early because he not big as Fury, and if he get cracked with that right hand, which I believe he will, I think then he turn his lights. His lights gonna be turned out. Charlo does it harder, I believe so. Mandatory. That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Everybody else got them, right? You would think. I'm guessing that's what made you ask the question, right? Because since everybody getting mandatories and he got all the belts, so yeah, that's a good question, bro. It beats me. I wonder why myself. Think of what happened with Disputing after that Butev title fight. He won. He failed post-drug testing with a steroid. Did he? And bro, just I can contact you directly. Got IG. Yeah. I got an IG. JusDueBoxing, bro. Yeah, hit me. Yeah, definitely hit me. And once you hit me in there, man, I gave you my number so you can hit me directly if you need to, bro. Appreciate you, Renee. Wilder 3 or less wins by knockout. telling you, it's not impossible. I think he's gonna hurt Ruiz. I think Ruiz can have some success, minimal at best, maybe make it competitive, but while it lasts. But I think Wilder right hand is gonna find him. He's not a very elusive target. He's pretty much there to be hit. He's not the best defensive fighter in the world. He was very hesitant to throw because he was worried about Luis Ortiz's power, and Luis Ortiz was, you know what I mean, 30, 7, 8, whatever he was. So, or older, whatever, old, 42. I'm tripping. 42. I'm bugging. Ortiz was 42. Wilder's gonna be able to move a lot better than I think he's gonna be able to get him. Wilder versus Ruiz doesn't go 4 rounds. And just what's the idea? Yeah. Just do _boxing, bro. Y'all know y'all hit me ASAP if y'all need to. Wilder in 3 or less. I fill you up. George ain't have no mandatory. Nope, he didn't. Technically, Lomas Devon's WBO mandatory. I hope that's the fight we get too. Charlo fight again, me too. He posted recently, so maybe that's an attempt that he's getting his situation back together, getting his body back right. Hopefully make a strong return and resume his career. Charlo's a hell of a fighter, man. And he getting a lot of flack, and I understand he got to show us something. I get it, but that still don't make him any less than no fighter. So I just want to see him get back to it. He's just free to fight Loma and relax. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fight, beat his ass, man. Depends where Wilder at in the last 2 fights. I mean, well, you look at his last fight, Jack. We all thought he was dead. You know, respectfully, like he looked like he was in the falling, laying a casket. You get what I'm saying? So I think we got to see some of what was with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And to be real, shit. The damage is a 2-way street. Wilder ain't the only one that got knocked down in them fights. He ain't get the war, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he damaged Fury more than I think what people realize. I think Fury took a lot of punishment in them 4 knockdowns in them fights. Performance enhancement drug. And these dudes can't stay off it, man. 2-page or 1. I know you probably see 2, but it's the one with the underscore. Because I had got locked out on some weird stuff. You know, social media be weird. It had locked me out of 1. So it's the one with the underscore, Jack. I can never get a mandatory fight. Yeah. And he ain't had one in what? Over a year, right? D3, I think it been. Never gonna do a Bengus, do Plant. Stand on his whole. Yeah. Facts. What he gonna do? Vacate. He probably vacate, yo. It's recovered already. Yeah, Barbarian. Me too. Ortiz 61. A1 hoops on, my bro. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up as you always do. Ruiz has no head movement. Yeah, slow feet. Is not a pressure fighter and undisciplined. How exactly is he going to be Wilder? I guess they get banking on him to outbox him, knock him out. Appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate you. I guess you get what I'm saying. But I think, and this is not me being just a fan of Wilder, I really do think he's going to sleep Andy Ruiz for those reasons that Roger just mentioned. I really do. I do. And I don't think the Wilder trying to recover from them right hands is different. You get what I'm saying? AJ is a lot stiffer and less athletic than Wilder. He can land. I believe Wilder will be able to land as well. I really do. It's people what was part of the Usyk and Lomas kind of the time. Usyk and him were tight. Just saying, oh shit. Yeah, popping dirty, fate, huh? Yeah, man. But salute to you know, boxing, because this if some of these fights happen, like I said, they're gonna be good, man. I don't see why Tony Harrison and Fundora is a good fight. Plant Benavidez, definitely great fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson and Cruz, a great fight. Teo and Sandor Martin is a risky fight for him. Cool boy Figueroa too, for the people that care to see that again. I definitely support it. I rock with Cool Boy. Ruiz and the pressure fighter, bro, which is crazy because he always the shooter guy. Yeah, I'm telling you, he always, in the way he fight, you would think he would be like a more of a pressure fighter, but you see how hesitant he was to engage with Luis Ortiz. Now he wasn't scared, but he was hesitant, and you know, and I think he's gonna have some of them reservations going in there with Wilder. Wilder might crack him, man. Wilder cracked bro good with something crazy. I don't think he's going to recover. You know what I'm saying? But let's see it. That's why we see these fights. You know what I'm saying? It's a good fight. I want to see it. I hope y'all want to see it. I hope it happens. It's cool. And was they saying the winner of this is supposed to be in line for a title shot too? Out of Wilder Ruiz? I got to read into that more. I could have swore they said that, but we're going to see how it shake out. Ruiz in the pressure fighter. Oh shit, he said, Mike, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to give you know, Andy Ruiz some of his just dues to some degree. Chain salute, appreciate you for pulling up. Man, y'all smash that like button, man. Anybody new in here, y'all sub to the channel, come join the family. Let me get my final thoughts on this. I ain't gonna be too long. I just wanted to give, you know, my initial thoughts on this. I think this is good for boxing, especially if these fights happen. Let's see if anybody finds a way not to fight the person that they ordered to fight. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at Spence. Like I said, I do personally wouldn't mind. I definitely want to see Pitbull, Cruz, and Shakur. Why not? Plant Benavidez. I believe that's going to happen. Fundora, Tony Harrison. That's interesting. Who would? Why wouldn't you want to see that? You know, Andy Ruiz looked good since the first AJ fight. And you know what, bro? And that's a good point. He's been shaky ever since. He's been shaky. He been shaky, bro. He really been shaky. He really been shaky on everything. He been shaky. And that's what I think people are overlooking. I know it's like you look at Wilder, you're like, well, he took a lot of damage. Well, since then, he has at least had a fight, and he looked refreshed. He looked refreshed and rejuvenated, and the man landed 3 punches to win the fight. I think he back. If he ever was back, I think the only thing that the detractors was right about when it come to Wilder, when they say he wasn't the same, because he ain't the same. He better than what you know what I'm saying? He might be better, or he might be different. So yeah, power, chin, and you better be able to get to him. You know what I'm saying? Because if he get you first, and you know, you ain't gonna make it to see the final bell. Thrill Hill, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? People over the season might not have them do the different promotional companies. That is a concern of mine too, though, D Free. That's why I try to ask the people like what fights that you know you think probably won't happen. And yeah, I could see that being an issue, a roadblock. But I wonder when they're gonna stop this whole not working with each other shit, man, and stop cheating us out of the good fights. You get what I'm saying? He's haven't convinced me much against Areola and Ortiz. Facts, he was getting tagged up and he got dropped, I believe, against Areola. Ortiz was on him, but if that dude was 2 years younger, at least 2 years younger, that fight would have been different. You know what I'm saying? Same with Teo fight. Facts. Other than Teo not being willing to fight people anyway, D Free. You know how he do. You know how he like to you know what I mean, talk crazy and then don't fight the guy. You know what I'm saying, that he's supposed to fight. Molina Bermain fight. Yeah. I mean, of course, before he lost, but I think he rebounded strong with them 3 punches he landed. I think he looks slim. He looks slender. He look, you know, his physique, he in great shape. You know, he doing road work, which is something they say he wasn't doing in his career. I mean, I think Malik Scott has got him to pull out, you know, sharpened tools that he already had in the shed, and he's been able to. I think he's gonna put some of those on display as he continued this back half of his career. At this point, I don't trust Teo. Pedraza fight a suspect. Yeah, man. What y'all think about Zepeda getting arrested for battery or something, assault and battery, something like that? He punched the guy at the gym. Jose Zepeda. Why would he do that? And you got a fight coming up, a title fight. I understand it. I find the like that. Crack a cold one. All right, Brody. Appreciate you. This wood. Jones Joshua Trainer. I don't know. Did he get rid of so he did get rid of Robert Garcia? Did he? Dude, I got it. My bad, y'all. Hey, AJ, look what Robert Garcia. These boxers doing illegal stuff. I don't know. Maybe a lack of discipline at the end of the day, because that's what gets a lot of fighters in trouble, whether it be inside the ring or outside the ring. It'd be the lack of discipline for the most part. But AJ did look good with Robert Garcia for sure. He did. I think he jumped ship too fast. He looking at a new trainer. Jeff, I think he jumped ship too fast, bro. He did look good under Robert. I think he jumped ship a little too fast. You get what I'm saying, bro? My bad. I ain't catch the comment. You get what I'm saying? Is he trying to mess the fight up or what? This man got a title fight. It was similar to Zordo. Zordo got locked up before his fight. I don't know if y'all caught that. He was in Sinaloa, Mexico, throwing bottles and trash cans off the balcony at cops. Man, they went up there quick as hell, hauled his goofy ass down and cuffed his goofy ass. I said, yo, why would you be drunk? I think he was drunk at that, and I ain't even about to try to like bash him, but I think he was drunk throwing bottles and trash cans off the balcony at cops and got arrested shortly before the fight. I was like, this dude, yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. To pay to Charlo and Verdejo. What Charlo do? Charlo ain't do nothing illegal. Who can step in and fight Regis in 2 weeks for a vacant belt? You get what I'm saying? But he better chill, yo, because Gilberto was able to still get out, and I'm pretty sure that was more serious than punching a guy at the gym. I would think. This dude was throwing bottles and trash cans at cops, not people, cops. Plant don't watch Benavidez, he might lose in the cards because of the fact it's a WBC title eliminated and one Benavidez versus Canelo. AD free, I could see that too. I could see that being a possibility for sure. I could see it. Oh shit, my bad. Gary versus Regis for the vacant belt. Man, fireworks. Fireworks. What if that happened because he got in trouble, bro? Talk about a blessing in disguise, man. I knew Gary would jump on that. He got arrested like 9 months ago for robbing a bar. Yeah, who? Charlo? Yeah, he ain't robbed no bar. If you talking about that situation with the waiter situation where they lost his card and they try to say he robbed something because he snatched his he snatched his card back. And with the receipt or something, I don't know if it had like money in the receipt, something weird, but he ain't robbed no bar. That's they try to draw it up like worse than what it was. He didn't rob a bar. That man got money. Why would he rob a bar? That's what that was, I think, when they misplaced his card and he snatched it from her. And I don't know if it was money in it with the situation or something like that when he snatched it, but it wasn't like a robbery. They try to probably paint it as that, but he ain't robbed nobody. Boxing is ready to throw Canelo, bro. I'm just saying they might be. Appreciate you, Jeff. As always, they might be, Roger. They might be. Yeah. You know, when it comes to them, they got to be smarter anyway. But it was one of them situations where it's like, it got blew out of proportion. You get what I'm saying? But still in all, they got to be smarter because they under a microscope. They public figures, high profile athletes. People are going to be on them. You know what I mean? They always being watched. So they just got to be mindful of how they deal with situations. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully Charlo, you know, get his body back situated, get his mental together, and get back in the ring. Because boxing is more exciting when both of the Charlos is in there doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I rock with both of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't support everything they've done, but I damn sure rock with both of the Charlos. I'm just ready to see some of these fights. I'm ready to see some good fights, man. At least for December, we got Frank Martin and Rivera. And it's another fight that we got that I can't remember off the top of my head, but this is what it's all about. These good fights lead to better conversations. You know what I'm saying? Great fights lead to better conversations, man. And we could always have a good one. Okay. Man, Charlie need to know that people still got love for him. Facts. That's why I say, I don't know. Like, unless you really out there living foul and just doing things wrong, I don't think any man is like above making mistakes. And I think too often, like, we kind of wash our hands with people. Like, You gotta think that dude didn't even have to lose, and people talk about him like he ain't accomplished nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't a champion at 54 in both weight classes. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I know it's like, what have you done for me lately? And I do agree he got to get on the ball and do some things, but he's still solid. Charlo, last fight, yeah, it been a while, yo. It been a while. His last fight was Montiel, so it been a while. Charlo been out the ring for a minute. We've been having some out the ring issues and stuff like that. 32, and no, that's what I'm saying. There ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? People act like the man ain't did nothing. Nah, I mean, yeah, no, far from it, because he still got plenty of work to do. And like I said, it's all about him getting back and being mentally and physically focused. And he can cover some ground. He just gotta do whatever it is necessary to get those marquee fights. He need those marquee big fights. He needs some name fights, quality fighters on his resume, so he can add to a legacy. You know what I'm saying? That he's trying to build for himself. His brother has done big things, and I know if I know him, if he's anything like one of my brothers, seeing us do good is gonna motivate him. So hopefully he used the success that his brother Jamel had, you know, becoming undisputed and doing it the way he did. And Jamel faced it's crazy, right? Because they're twins, right? But it's like Jamel's biggest challenges seems as if, you know, at least on surface, that his biggest challenges came inside the ring, whereas Jamal's biggest challenges have been outside the ring. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's a good and bad thing at the same time, but it's not as bad as what people make it seem, because like Jeff said, he's still undefeated, 32-0. He's still young. He can get back in there and make some things shake. He just got to be smart and strategic about how he moved for the, you know, throughout the rest of his career. Zoom verse, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling, Zoom? Appreciate you for pulling up. A little better, Jamel. Jamel was more the boxer naturally, like, you know, at first. Now he do both, to be honest. They both solid. Like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't never want to see him fight, but they both some athletic talents, man. But it's like a pick 'em. I like them both, but I wouldn't be mad if somebody thought one was better than the other. Gary versus Regis is must-see TV. Facts 903. Why wouldn't they want to see that? I mean, why wouldn't we want to see that? We get Jamal versus GGG. That's what I'm saying. Free agent want to cash out. Why not? Why let Triple G be safe with them belts? That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm with that. Let that happen. I know. Fight GGG, man. He ain't beating it, Charlo, at this point. Gary is green. I mean, I don't know if green is the word. He still ain't fully developed, though. He ain't a finished product, Gary Antoine. I don't want to call him green. I think he's a little bit better than that. I think he had considerably better than that, but he ain't a finished product, is what I am saying, though. Gary wants to fight Tank, man. or Dev. He want that smoke. Say he ain't gonna be able to run from him once he get up to 40. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I definitely want to see. He wants that money fight. Yeah, he could have some money fights at 140 though for him. Respectfully, if you get him 817, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up. Hold on, 817. You ain't got no wrench, bro. How? I thought you did. I got you. There you go. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Gary versus Tank at 135 is a great fight. Yeah, I think Gary too big for 35 though. He looked like it. Like he carries something. He like a, you know what I mean, solid dude. You talking about Antoine, right, Jack? Gary Antoine. Yeah, trying to crash out on GGG. Yeah, man, it's long overdue, bro. Right? He been safely holding them belts. That's what I said, yo. Just notice the first name that come up when it's time to face criticism at 160 is Charlo. His name be the first and the last name that come up. It's weird, but GGG fought before fighting Canelo 3 years later. Then he should have fought him for the third time. He fought Murata. Murata was like, what, 16-2? Had a 16-2 record, 18-2, something like that. Come on, man. Triple G be tripping, y'all. Man, you heard about Crawford had said they was negotiating since June at the end. Oh, with Avanesian, right, Zoom? It's crazy. And people still defending his Zoom if that's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, Brody. Definitely. Hell yeah, man. We family over here, bro. And you, man, you be cooking. I caught one of your joints, man. I caught one. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all y'all stopping up. Janet back, yeah, nah, would be okay. Prime. Oh, yeah. Something. And I heard something about, you know, he knew that fight was kind of on the table too, longer than what he initially led on to with Avanese. And yeah, Johnny back is solid, man. Johnny back gonna be a threat. Appreciate you, Jeff. Much appreciation, man. Yeah, Johnny back. Just keep moving him along. He gonna continue to get better for sure. I like Johnny back. Johnny back. Yeah, he got some go up in him. 817 for sure, bro. He be getting to it, man. He be getting to it. I like what I see in Johnny back. I like what I see in him, man. I just wish we would have got a Andre and Johnny back. I wouldn't have mind seeing it, but I just don't know what's going on totally with his career. It's just a bunch of weird. It's weird, man. I mean, Charlo, real deal, man. Charlo is the real deal. Real diggity dick deal. Telling you, Charlo, the real deal. I don't Boo fight Butab. Oh, you saying Boots? Charlo sleeps Johnny, but I think he could, yo. And the thing is, Josh, you know, I get it sometimes. Like when you ain't seen somebody perform and do something spectacular in a while, you almost forget that they still who they are. And people have a tendency to kind of feel like they can't get to that level again. They can't reach that level and be great again. And I think that's the mistake people make when it comes to Charlo. I think when he fought Montiel, and I'm not giving him out, this is just my opinion. I think he fought down to his competition. And I think as a result, Montiel was more competitive in certain spots than what it had to be, because he still was like a blowout on the cards. People was acting like Charlo lost. I'm like, y'all don't know the difference between a competitive, somebody having moments and competitive rounds, than, you know, the fight kind of being wide on the cards. You can be competitive, you know, every round, but if you lose every round, what's the scorecard is going to read? And that was the situation with Charlo and Montiel. I doubt Charlo is inactive. I mean, shit, he ain't got to do it right off the, you know, right off a layoff, but let him shake the rust off, man. I think he'll polish Johnny back off. I do. I think he'd mess around and stop him too. Because Charlo rise to the occasion, especially when his back against the wall. Yo, that's one thing about him. See, when Bruce versus Stan Jonas for the WBA belt, I hope that's what's happening, because I did hear that, Josh. Appreciate you for adding that too. Jeff Campbell was on the interim title. What was it? Charlo ain't lost nothing. Johnny Beck will literally get stretched by Charlo, in my opinion, respectfully. Yeah, I think so too. Shake the rust off, and I think he'd knock him out. You see how the J-Rock situation was? They pushed him into a corner, man. That boy got in that fight and dusted J-Rock off, man, with that uppercut. Yeah. I don't think because he fights to the level of the competition, because it's not often that he does that, though. You get what I'm saying? But I think that night for sure was a classic case of that. And I think Montiel surprised him a bit. He was in shape, because that's what some people didn't point that out. When he fought Adames, you could look at his midsection right away and tell he wasn't in no type of shape. With Charlo, he was in shape and he came to fight. I believe he got up for that fight. And Charlo was like, you know, I believe he fought to the level of the competition, and it affected the performance against Andre Duckham, because if he lose to him, it's a wrap. He's going to have to rematch him. If he beat him, he was supposed to. In order for it not to look so bad, he got to fight a name at 68. And then on top of that, it's like I think it was something else with the money too. They was offering him like pennies, like some pennies on the dollar type deal with him. Just to see Boots fight Butab. Not gonna lie, just to see what Boots do. He ranked 12. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see Boots again. Yeah, Boo's gonna win. I still want to see it. So anything, yeah, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Jay Miller, what's good with it, Jay? How you feeling, bro? Korobov surprised Charlo more than any fight. I think that one too. But I felt like Korobov was always a solid fighter. Like they was underrating him. They act like he was trash or something. Like that's the problem that get me. And I think he did catch him off guard. He did catch him off guard a bit. J-Rock be hurt a couple years later, but after that, he ain't do nothing yet. J-Rock just won this past weekend. His first fight at 60. Appreciate that, bro. He just won his first fight at 60. So he got back to it. And people thought he lost that. Facts. That's why I said it. Yeah. I mean, see, but the thing is, it's like the critiques are different when it's Charlo. Like if he has a competitive fight, like people don't realize they hold him to a higher standard than what they speak of, because all it takes is for Charlo to have some rocky moments or the fighter to have some, minimal success from round to round, even win a couple rounds and have some success in other rounds. People gonna naturally just say he lost. Like you got people really saying he lost to Montiel. You got people saying Tank really lost to Pitbull Cruz. Like, and they be dead serious, y'all. They be dead serious. Like, all jokes aside, they be dead up. Yo, he lost to Montiel. Jamal did, and Tank lost. I'd be like, yeah, are you serious though? You gotta know that means you hold him to a standard higher than what you really want to admit, because the minute he get in there in this he lost, because you expect more from him than that. That's why. You get what I'm saying? He's better than what he showed you. That's why. But people don't know. That's pretty much what they saying. They just ain't going to admit to it. It's exactly what it be, bro. Yeah, injuries would be taking a lot of these dudes out. Where he injured his shoulder. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. 170. Charlo is the boogeyman at 60. He would be uninjured, man. I'm telling you, him and on top of his game is not going to be no easy dude to beat. And I believe, like, look how I feel like when he fought Derevyanchenko, I felt like he was defensively responsible. He was kind of switched on. He didn't take a lot of crazy shots in that fight, and he fought a complete fight and beat Derevyanchenko ass. You know what I'm saying? Golovkin struggled more so with Derevyanchenko. That fight was more competitive, but people won't be like, now some people did say they felt like Golovkin should have lost that, but the overall, they're going to still say Golovkin beat him. But his fight with Derevyanchenko was more competitive to me than Korobov and Charlo. Because Derevyanchenko was on Triple G helmet, for real. He really was. He had trouble with Derevyanchenko. Got credit for Ivan versus Charlo was fight of the year. Charlo, yeah, that was a good fight for Charlo, but Triple G struggled a bit with Derevyanchenko for sure. Beat GGG. That's it. People feel like that, Jeff. Yeah, some people feel like that. Knockdown saying, yeah, he did get him down. I believe he did. Yep, that is. So why nobody unifying? That's what I'm saying, Jeff. They're allowing dude to just sit there with them with that belt. Talking, you seen one of the things he said after losing to Canelo, basically to go back to 60. He's still champion at 60. He don't care. That's why I knew that was about money. When they say that, they play their hand. I'm still champion. Yeah, you just wanted the money up here. Been Douglas Charles since he came into the division. That's a fact. Safely not fighting him, yo. I'm tired. He definitely can't beat Charlo now. He should have tried a couple years ago. For some reason, if that fight happened now, Triple G gonna get beat up. Ain't fighting. So how can you unify him? Who? Charlo? He wasn't injured. He wasn't injured the whole time. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't always injured. You get what I'm saying? He still had WBC strap. Like, dudes don't be trying to fight. But he get all the blame for nobody fighting. Nobody blames GGG. And Murata both dug Charlo and fight each other. In fact, Murata had like 18 fights under his belt. Triple G got like, 40-some fights? Dude, 40 fights? Come on, man. Whole division. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. Whole division, bro. They just say Charlo name all the time. It's similar to 135. They only say Tank name. They don't say nobody else. That's at least their names be the first name people say and the last name. I swear. Charlo, and then they might say Triple G. Some people will call it. That dude don't be fighting nobody. Triple G career, he has a manufactured resume. I promise you he do. He's very strategic, yo. Very strategic how he moved his career. He's a well-marketed fighter, Triple G is. I'm telling you, manufactured. He can punch and all that, but I always say this. If he was really the puncher that they was making him out to be, where was his punching power in that third fight against Canelo? Better yet, when has he ever knocked out an elite fighter? Ever. Triple G, ever. When has he ever done it? That's why I say he has a manufactured resume, and that's just a guy that they force fed on us. For real. They really did. Not injured, but he ain't fighting. Who that, Charlo? He wasn't always injured, is what I'm saying, because I think he said something about hurting his back. He posted more recently, so I know he probably getting back to it, though. Oh, chain for the dude in Japan, dude in Thailand. Oh, my bad, Jay. 160 is dry because they have talent there, Jay, but there ain't nobody mixing it up. So it's like, what we doing? That's why I was saying one way to fix it is move up a division, because everybody ain't gonna be scared to fight you in that next, or unwilling. I don't even want to say scared. Everybody ain't gonna be unwilling not to fight you in that next division up. So that's why I always just wish Charlo just go to 68. And I love to see Charlo and Benavidez at 68. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't for, but what I'm saying is he wasn't always hurt, and not once was Triple G ever trying to fight that dude. He just sit there, and the only dude he really wanted to fight is Canelo, because a big bag come with it. Gold medalist, yeah. But he just was, you know how some dudes, I don't want to like make it seem like he ain't nothing, but he had like under 20 fights. Might have been a gold medalist, but some people be better amateurs than they are professionals, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying Murata isn't anything, but he probably was more of a better amateur than he was a professional, for real. And he did give Triple G some issues, though, so I ain't trying to say garbage, but you fight Murata is what I'm saying over a Charlo. Like, you get what I'm saying? What name sound like they should get in there? Should be a GGG versus Charlo instead of a Murata. Charlo hop on Murata before. That's another 154 and far behind. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be sounds mad. Castano been looking a little chubby. Take a long break. Yeah, Castano, man. He recovering from them ups and them shots Charlo was landing on him. Charlo, I hope he get frustrated and move up, which is finna happen. Yeah, facts 817. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I think too. Hey, Castano ain't that good. He's limited. I think Castano is good. He's a good fighter. Because you guys look at his record. Who beating him? Like, you get what I'm saying? Who really beating him? Murata wasn't that good as I thought. Nah, you get what I'm saying? He's gold medalist, so I don't want to say like he's some crap, but man, call quits instead of nah, you're not, because you say the wrong thing. Dudes already know where you're going. This GGG is Dunsky and damn, hey, no way. Nah, he ain't beat no Charlo 817. He gonna get smashed down right now. All that English from Charlo called his name. Yo, I'm telling you, dudes don't be wanting to fight for real. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. You did. So I don't know. We're gonna see, but Charlo ain't the guy to sleep on. I'm telling you, the last time he got backed into a corner, he got a crazy highlight reel knockout. Highlight reel knockout. Let me go say what's up to Connor real quick. Murata laid down to a senior citizen. Murata ain't want that smiggity smoke. Pressures you in the ropes, decent inside fighting. Other than that, he doesn't have much. But see that I mean, I don't know. That's kind of simplifying him, because that actually is more than just being, you know what I mean? Dude, he's a busy fighter. He's a smart fighter, no doubt. Like, if Castano wasn't good, I don't think he would have got a draw against Charlo in the first fight. I think he would have just flat out lost and got beat down. You know what I'm saying? He made that a hell of a fight. And that's because he do a lot of things in it as well. Now, I'm not saying he's the best fighter or the most well-rounded, but he got some qualities and things in there that he does well that you know what I mean? And he has a unique style of his own. And the dude is he ain't no easy win for nobody. So you say he's not that good. I think he's solid. I think he is good. If we talking about Castano. So you fight 12 months away to make sure they could say he wasn't available to Charlo. I'm telling you, man. But if imagine they don't call it like that though, bro. They just think it's Charlo. Charlo's scared of these. All right, these dudes don't want to get in there with him. Because as much as people saying, they always say, why Charlo ain't do this? Cool, right? If you saying why Charlo ain't go chase this one and why he ain't go this, cool, right? The same thing could be said for the other guys. It's not one way. Like, you get what I'm saying? These dudes ain't chasing him, and it's for a reason. He young, and he ain't going to be easy to beat. I think he absolutely destroys Canelo right now. Heard it back down. He's likes to jab and other things, but he's always busy. Facts. He's solid, yeah. Size disadvantage, too. Facts. Fate. The size, man. He's a bigger dude, longer guy. He'd be harder to deal with, too. For real. He don't have every tool in the shed, but he got some tools to work with, and he's a tricky fighter in there. He's smart. He clever, man. Castano ain't no trash for sure. I want to come down from 154 to fight Boots. Right? Somebody got to get that young man some smoke. In January, February, they was fighting on New Year's Eve. Yeah, they tried. They don't want it. They ain't trying to let that happen. They don't want it. Telling you, yo. They want Charlo at 68, yo. And why 817? They want him at 68 because they believe that Benavidez can beat him. And that's what they want. They safer with that than putting him in there with Triple G or anybody else. So that's what they really hoping, like he just said, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna fight me. I'm going up. Facts, Fate. I watched that. Especially if that, because EJ did say he'd rather vacate than fight. He said he'd rather vacate than fight dude Keith Thurman. And I ain't even mad at him for that. Dudes be tired of him, man. I'm telling you. I watch it though. I watch it for sure though, bro. I watch it. EJ and Castano just to welcome. EJ to 54. They both fought in the amateurs. Yes, and Castano won that. Yeah, it's a little storyline. Why not? Benavidez will get Charlo. I say let's see it. 50-50 fight. I say let's see it. What GGG versus Lara doing for boxing? Yeah, playing. Well, not Lara. Lara is old. He older than two, but at least he still be willing to fight and not duck. GGG. They did order that Jeff WBA, so I wonder is they gonna actually fight though? That is what I want to know. Who is Triple G gonna fight next? That dude, man. Telling you, because he don't be doing nothing, Jeff, bro. DJ gonna waste his time around. I'd rather see that. Him flush Keefe in 6. Yeah, hey, beat him. Flush him. That's what Brian Norman said yesterday. He said he had I think he said he had EJ in 6 with a body shot. EJ, I'm telling you, yeah, he gonna dig to his body. That's gonna be crazy. I think I could see a TKO body shot. But yeah. Last still got that power and Fate. He be sitting down on the punches more because the legs ain't there as much. So he don't move nowhere near as much as he used to. So he a little more stationary. So he fight a little more because of it. And he be sitting down on them punches. And you know Lara still got he like a sniper. He like a sniper with that. I think it's the left. He be sniping with the left like that. Lara is a damn sniper, y'all. For real. They might beat Charlo, or it can be a rematch type fight. Yeah, it's a pick'em fight for real. Like, it ain't no foregone conclusion, man, because telling you, man, Charlo got some real dog in him, I believe, man. I think if it get tough for him, man, I think he'll fight his way out of it. I really do. Ugas versus Ortiz. Think they're going to throw Ugas in there? You talking about with Virgil? Think we're gonna throw him in there. Danny versus Castano. I had mentioned something about that. I think that'd be interesting though. Danny seemed like he got more energy at 54. He was bouncing on his toes and shit. He looked like he was more busy too. I know that some of that was the fighter he was fighting too, but I'll watch that for sure, man. Danny a tough guy, yo. I love to watch him fight Castano. That'd be fun. Ugas versus Ortiz is a great fight. Yeah, man. I'll definitely I watched that. I watched that joint. Ugas, because Ugas a vet, man. He gonna make you get to it. $154 looked like 140 to Danny. You get what I'm saying? It looked like 140 that he was busy. I ain't remember the last time I seen Danny Garcia on his toes like that in the fight. And it was in the 12th round. I said, this dude got energy. He looked rejuvenated. Like the time off and going up the weight class did him some good. Now I understand it was Jose Benavidez. I get it. But he's still, from an energy standpoint, Danny energy looked pretty damn good. Castano, Danny, you up there bringing the same energy he did against Charlo. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it'll be tough for real. And then again, the jury is still out on Danny. Like, where is his power really at? If it's really there at 54 with him, because if it's not, he's going to be in trouble. Stanionis versus Ortiz, another solid fight. That's another solid fight. I just want to see Ortiz get tested. I ain't rooting against him or nothing. I like Verge. I just want to see him get tested. And he seemed like he hungry. If I'm going to take him at his word, he say he'll fight all these dudes. So just put him in there with one big gunshot at me at 54. I don't think he got too much up there. It's like his power not there. Because he was cool with letting the hands go, but it's the power just, I ain't see it. It looked like Benavidez was walking through them punches, yo. He just couldn't. He didn't have the skill set. You know, he ain't have it. Seemed like he didn't have it left in the tank to do much with Danny. Stano needs more IQ. He has potential. Yeah. Mix it up. 154. Who? Silver. I don't know what you mean. Danny throwing up punches to beat Castano. Very adorable. Yeah, but I want to see how many. I want to look at them numbers again against Benavidez. He seemed a bit active in that fight to me. And I get it. I think some of that was because of Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? Rob Terrera. Yeah, that was at, what, 140, though, wasn't it, when he fought Mauricio Herrera? I think that was at 4. Was that 40? I think that was 40. Ortiz versus Blair Cobb. Fight to make. Throw Blair the Flair in there. Throw Blair the Flair. Who Alexis Rocha gonna fight? I wonder who they gonna get him with. Who they gonna? Alexis Rocha should be a player. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who they gonna put him in there with next. You know what I'm saying? Castano used to be a welter. You know, I wonder how he would have looked down there. Yeah, he did. It's crazy. Throwing them punches, being busy like that. He got that pressure style. Danny PVC recycle. I don't think Danny Garcia is a bum at all. See, that's the thing. We take losses and then all of them, bum. Danny Garcia never lost a fight to a bum fighter in his career, ever. Think about that. Think about Danny losses. You got what? Keith Thurman. You got Sean Porter. You got Earl Spence. Am I missing somebody? Ain't that it? That ain't no bum. Lexus versus Speedy Rashidi Ellis rematch. Go ahead. I think Ellis will win the rematch. He might win it more convincingly too. Rocha versus the cab driver. Yeah, they be giving him a lot of those guys, but the most entertaining fighter in his generation. Yeah, Danny Solid, he never lost to no bum fighters. Sometimes that's how you gotta look at it. Assess it like that. Get what I'm saying? He lost to undefeated Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? He lost to Sean Porter in a very competitive fight. You know what I mean? Sean Porter fought everybody. You know what I mean? That was more of a style thing than skill, style, and activity that won Porter that fight. And then he lost to Spence, undefeated. Danny is better than what people give him credit for. It's just when you start taking losses, people forget the work you really put in. You know what I'm saying? Some people had Alexis Rocha winning the first time. Yeah, but he ain't win that fight. I don't think so. I definitely don't. They Rocha, Norman Drew, and Facts. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Put young B Norman in there. He'll definitely take that smoke. They definitely oblige Alexis. Alexis Rocha. Someone said 0 losses mean you didn't push yourself. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the career, really. You know what I'm saying? Because not too many people retire with that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I just think it take Mike Tyson say stuff like that. Because you know what it is? It's like in boxing, that could be like that can be true, but in some cases, that's why you be hearing me say lately in boxing, nothing is 100% of that. Like, so even though Mike said that, and that can be the case in certain situations, like people having a bunch of like, for instance, say if Gilberto Ramirez would have retired with that 44-0, right? That would have been a prime example. That's why he is the prime example of a guy that wasn't pushing himself properly. That's why he's able to stack up all them wins. And when it was time for him to perform, he failed. You get what I'm saying? He got chipped up. But yeah, it's like a case-by-case situation, is what I'm saying with that. It's not 100% fact, but it's still some truth to what Tyson is saying. You get what I'm saying? That's how boxing is. It's like very layered. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. But then once you peel the layers back a bit, you see that some cases it's different. It's a great fight, but you know, Golden Hole ain't letting B Norman get that issue. Yeah, man, they don't want it, man. And we gotta get these fights. They gotta start giving these fights. Yeah, some people really do be great, and some be flying under the radar and not properly pushing themselves. Always some context to their careers. Facts. So the old just might be meant for you. Yeah, Joe Kawasaki. I never I think he beat guys, some older guy. He had got some names, but he got some wins where it was just good timing. You get what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. It was just good timing on his behalf in some of them situations. People couldn't beat Joe despite landing one punch. B-Hop landed one punch on who? Joe Kawasaki? Joe Kawasaki got a couple wins. Kawasaki, Ricardo Lopez, Ford Jr., and Ward. It's a couple of them guys. Guys on the two facts, yo. Facts, 817. Push it to the limit, man. You get the best. You know, pressure create, you know, they either bust pipes or make a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't 817. It ain't. It was very strategic, too. He got some solid wins. I'm not taking away, but some of that was very strategic matchmaking. That's what I'll call it. Strategic matchmaking. Golden Boy will last with them stalling their fighters like that. They're going to fall by the wayside, 903. Like, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like promotional company, they still going to probably be around, but people going to start looking, you know what I mean? Expecting less of them and knowing them for just not putting on the right fights. It's only so long people, I don't know, maybe they feel like they could get over on people, but I think the real boxing fans is waking up, man. People tired of supporting and paying for nonsense. For everyone, his time. He a real one. Yeah. Rocky was a solid, but you know the story with that though, Fate. You know, a lot of people, they said they had hands in on his fights. Like some of his was fixed up. In other words, that's what they were saying. That's why I call him Golden Duck. Telling you, bro. And Bud at the little bull table when it comes to that undefeated. You get what I'm saying? Some records, all O's ain't created equal. You get what I'm saying? Just like all champions ain't created equal. Get what I'm saying? It's just something that's real like that. Zordo 44-0, that B with one don't count. Telling you, bro. I bet if they'd have known it was gonna play out like that, they wouldn't have quote unquote forced this fight. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have quote unquote forced this fight, like he said. Remember, they said they forced it. Yeah. Rocky, that's 44-0. That shit don't just why the zone promotion so bad for all black card, make it make sense. You know how they, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do. I mean, lackluster, so they could tell you people don't sell. At least that's my opinion on it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, they records is like, it's fluff. 817, and I don't mean he ain't had, I ain't gonna call his whole career a tune-up, but, you know, somebody else did. He was lost like a cow brand. Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit's etched in it. That shit etched in his spirit. You know what I'm saying? 817, that's etched in his spirit, man. We're the press conference. I'm looking for my guys. Which press conference you checking out, Jeff? Who you looking for? Oh yeah, man. The WBC mandated some solid fights, some questionable ones too. That's probably with some motive behind it. I ain't gonna lie, but it's a mixture in it. At the end of the day, I think it's good. It's good boxing. So hopefully these is fights that people pursue, so we can see some of these at least. You know what I'm saying? Zordo, Ryan, and Munguia. Man, the zone. Oh, you talking about for that card they got, right? They robbed Zordo. I had an 8-4 Zordo. Nah, are you sure, Fate? I had it like 9-3 for Zordo. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, nah. Them all jokes aside, I had it 11 rounds to 2 for Zordo. I had 11 rounds for 2, just like I had, the 11 rounds. Like Teo had 11 rounds to 2 against Cambosis. I had 11 rounds for 2 against Zordo and Beaver. I don't know how he ain't win. Man, easy won 11 rounds. Oh, them flea markers. That's so easy fought. Daniel lost to Uneski. Musclehead before the Beaver fight. Nah, he did. Uneski was on his top. I was telling people 817 Uneski was on his head, bro. Maybe you count the punches landed to the face. Yeah. When you block it, even though he was blocking a lot of punches with his face, you know what I'm saying? Fate, you can't count the punches that his face caught. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones got a real good fighter at 68. Can't remember his name. Is it Kevin Newman? Newman ain't at 68 though, is he? I don't think he is. I'm not sure. It ain't Kevin Newman, is it? 903 people. Is it Chris Eubank? Nah, Ryan McGee or protected. Facts. Yo, Fate, I read an article where they said they was gonna get Munguia's record to like 40 something and something like that. Like they had plans, like they basically said they patent his record right now. That's why. So whenever you see him in there, just say no, he ain't taking challenges right now until he hit that mark. And even then, they probably throw him in there then, but they going Zordo Zordo the hell out of his career, Munguia. Watch, because they ain't putting him in there with nobody. I'm just obsessed because he seemed cool. Now he is cool with it. He is cool with it, bro. He's definitely cool with it. 100% cool with it. Hell no, now you ain't you junior, even though they do train. Talking about the young fighter. Yeah, Kevin Newman. I thought it was Kevin Newman, bro. Yeah, Kevin Newman can fight. He used to be with TMT. Kevin Newman can fight. He's a good boxer, athletic guy. He learns. I think he took a loss. He got better since then. Kevin Newman's a decent fighter. He's a good fighter, matter of fact. Jordan was rolling with Beaver punches that don't count. He was rolling right into him, too. Zordo could hit 50. I'm telling you, Zordo was getting lit up, man. Once I seen the way the first round went, I said, Beaver ain't he on a different type of time. He on a different type of time. I'm telling you, then they keep talking about Canelo talking about he want to fight him. He don't want to fight that boy again. He gonna get himself hurt. Beat up, embarrassed. Titanium head versus record fight of the year. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a good one. 1993, you guys are watching the fights on regular TV. Now, Fate over here trolling 817. He trolling for sure. Fate trolling. He knows Zordo got it tucked to him. Zordo. I always said that, though. I said when they throw him in there, he going to get chipped. But, yeah, I'm with the Shakur Stevenson. So, yeah, just to wrap up, because we about to hit the 2-hour mark. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. It's early, so y'all know. I think I got another something else I definitely want to come back and talk about, but I gotta go make a run shortly. So, man, I appreciate all y'all. And just to wrap up, let's see if Keith and Earl actually happen. I do recall Earl saying he'd rather vacate than fight him, but let's see if the fact that he said he's gonna spin the block is gonna make him entertain a potential fight with Keith Thurman. We're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see on that because they ordered it. So let's see how it shake out. Shakur Stevenson, Pitbull Cruz. I'm cool with that for sure. As a welcome, you know what I mean? Welcome to 135 kind of fight. That's cool. I think he's gonna chip Pitbull, punch his big head all around the ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll knock him out, but he's gonna beat him up pretty good. Yeah, I seen that video about Spence. It's a TikTok, and real quick, just to say this: the fact that people are not realize he knew he was being recorded. His girl even said the fact that they really think that man would expose himself in that manner, like that's like shooting yourself in the foot, and he ain't gonna do that. Nah, I don't think he's drinking again. That was a TikTok skit or something him and his girl was doing that she felt like she didn't even think he was gonna do, and he did it, and people took it and ran with it, and it'd be our own people bashing and tearing him down, knowing that it wasn't what they tried to make it. That's crazy to me. It's sad. No, but yeah, Caleb Plant, Dave Benavidez, that's long overdue. I can't wait to see that. Cool Boy and Figueroa, I don't mind it because I rock with Cool Boy. It's going to be at 126. Cool Boy maybe just going to close that chapter once and for all. Maybe he going to be at 126 to stay. Maybe that's the next division he's going to try to take over and carve out some legacy there. So that's going to be interesting to see how not only how that fight plays out at 26 if it happens and what Cool Boy goes to do from there. You know what I'm saying? How that affects a potential fight between him and Monster Inoue, we never know. We'll see. You know, as Fundora and Tony Harrison, I think that's a good fight. I think, you know, some key factors, Tony Harrison, he can't afford to tire out, gas out in that fight. I believe he still has the legs, but he needs to make sure he has a gas tank and the discipline because he definitely has all the skills to upset and you know, give Fundora more than his fair share of problems, man. I think he could definitely beat him with the right game plan and discipline. Keyword discipline, because you can't afford to lose focus, get clipped with something crazy, or get tired and get caught with something and get outworked. You can't have that happen. Sandor, Martin, and Teo. Teo's supposed to be fighting Pedraza on the 10th. Let's see how that shake out. But I wouldn't be surprised if we find a way not to fight Sandor and Martin. But again, I did say I could see this as one of Teo's potential opponents. And look, fast forward to now, look what we got. You know what I'm saying? Fig won the first one. Steven got the rematch. Fig made a good fight. He held it. He fought hard, but I think Fulton did. He landed the cleaner, better, more effective work. And I said this, Brandon Figueroa needed to exchange some of that volume for quality. He was quantity over quality. Cool Boy was quality over quantity. You get what I'm saying? That was the difference in that fight. That's the simplest way I could explain Cool Boy and Figueroa. Figueroa was cool with volume and quantity over quality, and Cool Boy was quality over quantity. And that's what the judges saw, and that's how he won it. You get what I'm saying? In my opinion. Sucks to Southpaws. Perry is as good as Harrison, and he beat Tony 10-2. I think Tony had a bad night that night. You got in there, there's no excuse for him. He lost fair and square, he lost straight up, but he definitely wasn't himself in that fight, and you could see it. T, what's good with it, my bro? I was just wrapping up, about to get up out of this joint. Just wanted to talk about these fights, and we got some other stuff we could talk about in a little bit when I make this run. I feel like I want to talk some more boxing for sure. And I was supposed to do an open panel, so pardon me, I was supposed to drop the link so y'all could have came up, but I'm about to Teo fighting Sandor Martin now. Well, they saying that's one of the things that they ordering, so let's see if that's what it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Because Teo fighting any fight Pedraza, so salute, K-Rod. Appreciate you for pulling up. So precise punches over quantity. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's possible. I mean, that's subjective, but I think Tony Harrison's a solid ass boxer. I know he's a better boxer than Fundora. It's just about executing, being disciplined, and not gassing. And I think he can beat him. I really do. I do. It won't be easy, but I think he can beat him. Just got back from the bar. I'm loaded full. You know what? Once I finish this, because I didn't want to stretch it out. You know what I'm saying? We damn sure could chop it up. I just gotta make a quick run. Say loaded. Yeah, because we got some other stuff we definitely could talk about for real. But quantity can beat quality. Drew Frazier, it can, but in that case it didn't. You get what I'm saying? That's why you had the judges. You get what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, but in that case it didn't. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think that really was, to me, I think that was the difference for the judges. They suggesting fight, not order. Harrison is a journeyman. Nah, he ain't no journeyman. Harrison ain't no journeyman. You can't call Harrison a journeyman. Conclusion: WBC making moves. Wilder gives Ruiz a good nap. Shakur schools titanium head. Pitbull, Ben and Plant 50-50. Fact: Zorro got exposed and the rest will too. Teo need to get his priorities straight. Talk to him. Fate. Bang. I gotta get the Flames for sure, man. So I could if Steve still want the WBC, he don't gotta fight Cruz. Man, hey, I say fight him though. All right, bet. I'm gonna get something else together for sure, T. We're gonna chop it up. I got it. I got you. As soon as I make this one a couple minutes ago, I said Mel and Maul, B fighters. Nah. Those dudes ain't overrated. Ain't nothing overrated about them. One of them is undisputed. Ain't nothing overrated about that. some liquor, my damn self. Some steps up. He losing just like Danny Garcia. Actually, didn't he step up against Jermell Charlo? He won, didn't he? So not every time. Not every time. And the losses, some of the losses, like Willie Nelson wasn't a step-up fight. He lost that fight because he got tired. So that's why I say he gotta pace himself and make sure he's in the best shape possible because he can't afford to get tired against Fundora. If he do, that could be the difference between him winning or getting knocked out. So you got to keep that in. So why nobody beat Maul? Yeah. You Silver, I don't know, man. I've been observing you for a minute since you came in here, bro. Like I don't like you I see it. Like if I really could clip out everything you've been saying since you got in here, you being very, very critical to these fighters that people, some of them being undefeated fighters that nobody beat. And then your reasoning for why ain't they undefeated is because they bum bashing. You just called Tony Harrison a journeyman, bro. And you said something else that was ridiculous too. So I'm trying to figure out, are you a troll? I need to know because we eliminating all trolls. You sound like you trolling. You ain't say I ain't hear you said nothing good about none of these fighters. None of them. All right, and what's up with you? I hate when people do that. You can have your own opinion, but all these fighters and singling out a group of fighters and trying to diminish their accomplishments and what they brought to the sport is weird. Like that's troll behavior. I don't rock with that energy. I don't subscribe to that kind of energy over here. Just Do Boxing. We appreciate boxing. We don't overly criticize fighters. You can hold his foot to the fire, say he did some questionable things outside the ring. You could say, he got to make up some ground. He need to get in there and fight some people. I get all of that. But all that extra critique, to me, is you kind of play your hand as a troll because I see it. And I see every one of these fighters that you brought up, you got something super negative to say. I'm starting to think you somebody, and I'm starting to feel like you probably about to get blocked. Probably about to get blocked. Probably is. Probably about to get blocked, bro. Because I'm starting to really learn trolls now, and I see what y'all do. Y'all get in here, y'all be distractions in the chat. Nah, I don't like distractions. I like real men to come in here and talk real boxing, not keep singling out a bunch of fighters that ain't nobody beat and then say how bad they are. Meanwhile, bigging up Triple G, and that's the same in it, man. Block Silver, yo. Get him out of here, yo. Block him. Block him. Shooters, in my ego voice. Block him. You know what I'm saying? Get him out of here, bro. I ain't with that. Yo, yeah, for real, bro. Get him gone. He probably ain't gonna be no real supporter anyway. Get him gone. I'm talking fantasy fight we like to see. I give these fighters their credit. They put it all in the ring. And I ain't saying you gotta love them, but all the critiques can't be negative when it's a fighter that's proven. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he got tons more to prove, but he established to be a credible fighter. One stretch bad period of time that Charlo goes through, don't give people the right to reduce his whole career to that moment, to the inactivity, to the 2 years out the ring. That's sucker behavior. That's wrong. What's wrong with boxing? All we do is be overly critical of people that put their life on the line and that, you know what I mean, that actually contribute to the sport. You get what I'm saying? Just think about it. And I started thinking about this lately. Just think about if it was your brother or somebody you was related to. And Charlo, same shoes, 2 years out the ring, inactivity, not getting big fights. Guarantee you wouldn't be calling him no bum. You would be talking about him being the best thing since sliced bread. And I ain't saying love every fighter and it got to be kumbaya because I hold fighters accountable. I critique. I get on people's ass. But I'm going to start being more considerate in my assessments. And this is me. I don't care what nobody else do. I'm going to be more considerate in my assessments because if that dude was anybody's family member, I don't care what they say. They damn sure wouldn't be bashing him because you would look like a hater. So it's like, really, what have you done for me lately? He need to prove something, get in that ring. I'm all with that. Hell yeah, he do. Do he need big names? Hell yeah. And he need them now? Hell yeah. Is he a bum? I ain't trying to hear that. Bum back. I ain't trying to hear it. Somebody would have whooped his ass if he wasn't good by now. You know what I'm saying? Man, we support boxing over here. You get what I'm saying? And all that singling out, like from now on, when people do that, they getting clipped. You know, they getting clipped every single time. Seven, what's good with you? Appreciate you pulling up. We talking about anybody in this thumbnail, any of these fighters that, you know, these fights that been supposedly ordered. You know what I mean? Yeah, facts. We getting him up out of here from now on. Spencer Thurman to clear the air. Yeah, Addison, man. Hey, get him up. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Yeah, Spence, get him out of here. You're gonna dust him off. Yeah, from now on, as soon as I see all your comments, it's like that way you can have your opinion. But when your opinion, and I know what people do, you bring up all certain particular fighters that ain't nobody beat, and you overly critique them. And this is how I know you weird, because we don't be talking about them. We're not even talking about them. They just come in here. Mike Biggs, what's good, my bro? That's why I'm starting to catch on. I'm learning troll behavior, and I'm getting you up out of here, man. Hell with that. Have your own opinion, but don't be weird. Charlo is this. Andre is this. He didn't do nothing. He needed to prove something. What is he? Oh, he didn't fight nobody. He dug Johnny back. It's like, man, we're not even talking about them. So again, man, just to wrap up, y'all, appreciate all y'all always pulling up as y'all always do. Cowboy Stadium. Man, I love it. I love to get there, man. I got to go to Cowboy Stadium at least once, man, because I can't be a true Cowboy fan if I don't go at least once. I got to find a game to go when they home for real, and get to it. I've been to a Cowboy game, but when they was playing the Eagles, and you know what I mean, Eagles Stadium, that was a good experience. It was cool. He definitely won. So it was dope. But yeah, man, we got some good boxing to look forward to. I do hope these fights get made. I ain't mad at none of them right now. Let them all fight. Cool. Let everybody when their asses beat, get their asses beat. Frank Martin and Rivera. I don't want to pick it right now, but I'm going to say it's a pick 'em fight, 50-50. I see that length and height, reach, and shit like that being an issue for Frank Martin. But I also seen them being able to make the necessary adjustments to close that gap and do some work. But they both some well-rounded fighters. They smart, they're young, hungry. We're going to see a hell of a fight, 50-50 for real. Nobody dominates in that fight. I don't think nobody dominates. I could see Rivera having some success early. I could see Frank Martin figuring it out. You know what I mean? A quarter into the fight, a few rounds into the fight, warming up, I could see that shit being really like a chess match. There's some real good athletes. You know what I'm saying? But I think Frank Martin got better feet. I think Rivera likes to be planted. It's a little bit, you know what I mean? Of course, he needs his feet set. He got that 1-2. I think if Frank Martin find a way to neutralize that 1-2, that's one of his biggest weapons. He neutralized that, take it away from him. I think he definitely could win, make a real good case for him. But I don't know what I'm going to lean to because I'm a realist. That's a tough fight for both of those dudes. So it's a true 50-50, man. Hey, definitely, K-Rob. Saints fan, my Cowboys playing like some men right now. TBS, Kyle, what's good? Salute to the boxing section. What's good with you, Brody? Got the Ugas Spence fight. It was epic. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. I got to see my boy Shakur Stevenson fight, the last fight he had. So, you know what I'm saying? The Prudential Center, I got to see them young prospects put on too. I think it's a true fact, K-Rod is. Gonna go to distance and let either man gets clipped with a big shot or to KO each other. I see that too, bro. I see it going. I can see it going a distance and being a competitive fight. I'm all the way through. I can see some trouble for Frank Martin, some challenges early for Frank Martin. I can see him getting into a groove and making some things work for him. It's gonna be very entertaining. His style matchup and for him to overcome, you know, the physical disadvantages that he's gonna be at in terms of size, height, reach, you know, shit like that. So, but I think his feet are some of the best, you know, in boxing. I really do. Frank Martin is very well balanced and very good feet, man. So I think we're gonna see a hell of a fight out of them, man. And hopefully, you know, we get these next good fight, this batch of fights coming up, man. I want to see it. But as bad as usual, which they play at Madison Square Garden for football. So, yeah, it's crazy that they out here in Jersey too, upstate. New York wasn't made for sports. You can't tell them that. But yeah, man, we got some good fights coming up. 50-50. Like Fate said, he summarized it best, man. So y'all smash that like button for me. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all get them notifications on. If there's anybody new in the building, y'all sub to the channel. Come join the family. Us TWT family, we do this boxing talk every day. There's plenty of us to come subscribe to, and y'all make sure y'all keep them notifications on. Sub up. And that's my thoughts on this one. So we're gonna wrap this joint up, man. Appreciate all y'all. Like I said, y'all already know. Yeah, man, that'd be cool if they did. Madison Square Garden, that experience alone is always gonna be good. If you get a chance to watch your team play there or watch any sporting event, even if it ain't your team, it'd be a dope one. But much appreciation to all y'all. Salute to Mike Big. Salute to all the family. Salute to my TWT family, man. Much respect to all y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Smash the like button on the way out. And we up out of here until the next one, people. Peace.